Okay, off your mic, it's okay. She off your mic, like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk through to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind. Oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. And in the touchlight every corner. Oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun la wa mo do. Maiyegun diary.
Hello there.
Maiyegun la wa mo.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o, ẹ káàsán o, ẹ kú òwúrọ̀, ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí ní gbogbo ibi tí ẹ ti ń wo Maiyegun o. This is Maiyegun live.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Maiyegun diary. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun diary. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary.
Also, to all of you joining the broadcast tonight, from wherever you are watching from, I'm saying to you, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, good evening to you, and tell them this is Maiyegun live.
Godfatherism, kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun diary. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o, kẹ́gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu. Maiyegun diary. Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ dódódódó. Maiyegun diary.
Share the broadcast. Remember, drop your offerings as you are joining, because here we are.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Díjọ́ ìgbádùn
We
rẹ̀.
want them, don't we?
And yes, you like Presido Barufio. And yes, you like
Thank you for joining me from wherever you are watching from. And yes, this is Maiyegun live. Yes, this is Maiyegun. And tonight is going to be a bit of a mixed match and all that. I am going to be speaking Yoruba in most part of this broadcast, even though my plan is to make it 50-50. I have done something to make it easier for all of my non-Yoruba speakers. So the first part of this broadcast is going to address a sort of a kind of update on where we stopped. We are just like the political thermometer, I've been a political barometer, and on a political chase them meter, whatever you want to call it. We can say on this platform, the reason why so many of us are so politically conscious is because on this platform, we have what we call monitonometer. We monitor the characters in the political space of Nigeria, their antecedents, which is their past. We match that with their presence, their association, their friends, things they've done, how many people they've hurt, including your ombudsman selves. So once you are so politically conscious enough, you are likely never going to be emotionally dragged into any of their political charade. Honestly speaking, it is so peaceful, it is so relaxing, and it is kind of so clearer the moment you understand the mind games of these political characters. So, when you are politically conscious, this is not about being like, I live in America, I live here, I live there, or this and that. No. Nigeria politics is a different ball game entirely. And the reason why Nigeria problems, so myriads of problems, have defied all solution is because they are all man-made and mostly politically motivated. So once you begin to understand the intrigues, the intricacies, the manipulation, the ups and downs, the do's and don'ts, and all those nonsense that they can use to, to try and make you feel like their politics is special. It is as empty, as watery, as worthless as the administrations that have ruled Nigeria past and present. So it's not far-fetched why Nigeria is still the poverty capital of the world, and why the rogues who stole and fleeced you are not ashamed to brag about the wealth, flaunting them like a bazaar, because it is the country they created. So how then do you sit down comfortably, after you see everything, and you decided to say, you know what, we need to come together, we need to work together, we need to this and that to make Nigeria great? Are you not deluding yourself? So the reason why most people on Maiyegun's Diary Politico are like this, like me, they are not stupid, they are not daft, they are smart people. That whatever you think you found as a way out solution to Nigeria, and it doesn't include, or let me even say, it doesn't start from first burying that fraudulent Decree 24 called 1999 Constitution. Then asking the people who currently are part of this forceful Nigeria to decide if they still want to be part of it or not. Now, if you now find your own solution, and your solution is to start begging for unity, begging for this, begging for that, for our great country, for our this, you are deluded. Or disillusion that be waiting to call, or illusion, whatever. You are not seeing clearly. But you will see clearly. That's one thing Nigeria is doing. You are going to get to a stage where you will be like those on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. You know what? No drama really kind of freaks us anymore. Nothing shocks us anymore. Because most of the time, we can predict, preempt, prove guess these characters. And on this platform, we have done our best to segment the issue of Nigeria, the problem of Nigeria. And we have figured out that the problem of Nigeria is not from one ethnic nationality or a particular religion, a particular region, or whatever you have come to. No, we have discovered that the problems that all of us that pushed us to this stage today, now all of us contributed. Ask me how, I'll tell you. The escape way to say Nigeria is this, oh, they destroyed Nigeria, these leaders in Nigeria, is because Nigeria doesn't have any meaning. But if you look critically, the agents that brought Nigeria to this state, they are from your tribe. They are from my tribe. They are from your religion. They are from my religion. They are from your region. They are from my region. And that is why on Maiyegun's diary Politico, we don't deceive ourselves. You say, you know what? If the people of Western region are economically disempowered, politically defranchised, and they have been seconded as second citizens, if they feel like that, on this platform, we have come to time to say, now because those who claim to come from Western Nigeria allowed it. Yeah. And it's true. That the Eastern Nigeria is underdeveloped. The people are poor infrastructure. All of that happened because those who came from there allowed it. Alimajiri in the north, Boko Haram in the north, Fulani terrorists in the middle belt and everywhere, killing and then maiming innocent people, right? That is not caused by Nigeria. It was allowed by those who come from there. And who are these people? They are the gatekeepers. You have them in your tribe. I have them in mine. Talking about segmenting Ishuru Nigeria. What did we do on Maiyegun's diary Politico? If you want to go for a problem and end it, then you have to go to the root cause, the enabler, to do that. So we decided to continue to educate the people about the collusion of those who were supposed to speak for Yoruba people in the Project Nigeria, who now chose to be defending Nigeria, abandoned Yoruba people. But when election is coming now, they now remember that they love Yoruba land, for the growth and development of Yoruba land, for equal representation of Yoruba people. We must come together and fight to be presidents. And that is where we beg to disagree with facts and reasons that you yourself cannot dispel. You cannot wave away. Nigeria will not do this to us in Yoruba land. Your children will not be graduates and unemployed. Your family will not have become disimpoverished, incapacitated, economically weakened, if those who claim to be Yoruba this, Yoruba that, Kabiyesi here, Otunba there, governor here, senator there, reps here, Abi, maybe so you know they share them. If they have all spoken up and genuinely representing Yoruba. So that's where we disagree. So therefore, we started educating our people never to be emotionally blackmailed into the fraudulent swagger that APC, Egbekegbe, that Tifnumbu, the Jaga bandit, the Jaga addict, the Jagawere, the aṣíwájú àwọn olè, aṣíwájú àwọn gbéwìrì, àwọn aṣíwájú àwọn 419. That is why we started raising alarm that when they come screaming of political persecution, of political marginalization, of gang up from other people, you as a Yoruba man, Yoruba woman, you must never buy into it. That is something that the Lagos Abobakus don't like. They don't like me. I don't like them. 23 years of democracy, Yoruba people are now poorer. They are doing Bambiala here and there. Then Tifnumbu and gang, they started their propaganda for the sake of Nigeria and the sake of Yoruba people. Tifnumbu must be president. And we said, oh yeah, he will not be any president. If the Fulani Janjaweeders, they put them, that Buhari represent, the jihadists that have unleashed terror on the people of Yoruba land for the past 7 years, including economic jihad, at least they are powerful. Let them make him their president. Are you with me? So they said that we just ate them. We said, okay, wait and see. If Tinubu enter anywhere in a prison, Tinubu lo ma ṣe, Tinubu lo ma wọlé, Tinubu ba wọ anywhere, Kuje lo wọ, Kuje prison. But adọ́run mòtítọ́ ló pọ̀ jù nínú yín. Èyí tó dáa fún wa jù ni pé ká jẹ́ kẹ́ ní sùúrù. Nígbà tí ẹ máa fi realize pé omi ti tẹ̀yìn wọ̀gbìn yín lẹ́nu, aṣọ ò ní bọ́mọ yẹ mọ́, ọmọ yẹ yín àti wá ní òwò wọ́jà, àsìkò èrè òwò wọ́jà yín. Moment yẹn la dé yìí o. Àsìkò ṣì wà o, ayé ṣì wà láti tán ọmọlúwàbí ẹ ṣe. Ayé ṣì wà láti tán ọmọlúwàbí ẹ ṣe. Fa Yorùbá mọ́ra, fọkùnrin mọ́ra, fobìnrin mọ́ra, ká gbé Yorùbá lárugẹ, Yoruba Nation. Ayé ṣì wà tí Tinubu láti tán ọmọlúwàbí ẹ ṣe. It's not up to us, it's up to you. The house is crumbling. First, they never believed that Pastor Ruga will run. But just like a snake, when snake won't give birth, first you go see 1, you go see 2, you go see 3, then remain. Now so you go see 20, and they go come kill the mother. That moment is here. When fake Pastor Ruga said he is the most qualified, and he is not going to spend days, weeks in London hospital. What did they feel? They said, lẹ́nu ẹ̀ Yẹmí, lẹ́nu ẹ̀ sí aṣíwájú wa. Are you trying to say pé aṣíwájú, Yẹmí, you are a betrayer? That was when they started the sing song of betrayer, betrayer, betrayer. But ẹkún wọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. Má wò mí dáadáa, wojú mi dáadáa, wò mí dáadáa. Ẹkún yín ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. Àwa kọ́ la kó bá yín o. Àwa kàn ń jẹ́ kó yé yín pé ibi tí tọmọ kékeré bá ń gégi nígbò, tágbàlagbà gan bá misbehave tó bá ń gé anything anywhere. Àwa ò yàtọ̀ sí monitoring spirits. Àmọ́ bí tó máa wó sí. Shengbo, it will end in tears. We are just kind of smart enough to see through their lies. And then before you know it, oh boy, almost 8 people don't come out in Yoruba land, they won't be president. I have also been told that Ambode Self is coming out for president. This thing, na long, na long thing, no. Now, so Tinubu called emergency meeting. Maybe I told you days ago that their emergency meeting, you can predict it is normal. They thought it was like a joke initially. But now they realize that, oh boy, the thing done, everywhere done propoye. Everything's a propoye. You hear? Everything is scattered. Can you guys just let us talk? That was when they called meeting in Lagos. Oh yeah, may you come. When they got to Lagos yesterday evening, àwọn bàbá àgbà burúkú tó wà lọ́jà torí ọmọ tuntun ti wọ́, the àgbàlagbà àgbàyàs who never for once called a meeting to discuss the economic misfortune of Yoruba people under this APC, Egbekegbe. They never call a meeting for, let us discuss the educational development in Yoruba land. Let's discuss infrastructural collaboration and development in Yoruba land. They never did that. But they put all of them with their walking stick. Àwọn wèrè, àwọn àgbà òfò, àwọn àgbà ìṣẹ́, àwọn àgbà ìyà, àwọn àgbà rádaràda, rédèrèdè, rándanràndan, rúdurùdu, àwọn àgbà ẹ̀sìn, Ọ̀ṣọ́bà, Akande, and the rest of them. They wanted to find a safe landing for Aṣíwájú àwọn àtọ̀ọ́lé. Everybody's on your pampas we shall pee. On your pampas we shall shit. On your pampas we shall poo. On your pampas, Bola, on your thing. You know what I mean? Old, haggard, shameless people. And their children are there, a bunch of freeloaders. I call them freeloaders. Jobless, useless, unproductive scavengers, scroungers. They live off the system. It's just like you did them a favor. Oshoba, Akande, and you know all of them. They decided to go and do a last supper. And guess what? They now share this picture. The purpose was to see that all of them will come back together and endorse Tinubu. Sure you get. But for the photo op, see the faces. So can you all say these are the Yoruba leaders? My people. They are all here, right? They want to talk about who should be president among them. Are you with me? But look at Yemi, fake Pastor Ruga. But somehow, the same day, this image also came out where people said, una no dey pay attention. Now last supper, then go chop last night. And for those who know what happened biblically during the last supper, now people will go finish Tinubu, now them gather there too. They just want to take the last picture. Sure, you get me now? And for those who are very religious, no insult is meant, please. This is not to kind of say Tinubu is Jesus or no. I said the way they display the picture in the media, that's what came out. And the one single message therein is that if they see Tinubu as their savior, Lord and Savior, it's about time to know that he done read. And if you don't believe me, say he done read. When they are waiting for a meeting in Lagos yesterday night, the person who happened to be the campaign chairman of Tinubu Swagger, you remember him? Almumini Jubrin, the guy from Kano. Exactly. The guy who said then that the National Assembly was pardoning the budget. with extra hundreds of billions of bogus, hundreds of billions of naira for bogus project and all of that. You remember that guy? He eventually, ended up in APC. And from there, he ended up as Tinubu's campaign manager. Oh boy, he done ready. Hey. So Jubrin wake up today. Well, before Jubrin wake up for Lagos last night, now so the crippled, the disabled, the ones who are these greedy scums among them, now so then gathered and said they won't discuss Yoruba's right to be the next president. Now, here is the drama when they started arriving. How are you?
Thank you.
Ekembeke sọ̀rọ̀ irọ́ ń parọ́ fúnrọ́. There's this song where I won't remember. There's this song in Yoruba. Òkúrọ̀ ń gbìnlá, oníwàyò ń gbìngbàdo. Òkúrọ̀ ń gbìnlá o, oníwàyò ń gbìngbàdo. Sínú oko tálábòsí máa dá o. Sínú oko tálábòsí máa dá o. Irọ́ ń parọ́ fúnrọ́. People, they deceive people. You know wetin get me offended na him be this so. Maiyegun, what is your business? Now my business be this. These wearies, these old thieves and young and this current and then all of them. They said they want to rescue Yoruba land from the criminal deals they made with Buhari in 2015. Now, Buhari wants to throw all of them inside hellfire, burn them. Now, so they won't take Yoruba, catch cruise. Hey, ni kure, tomo tomo. Anybody kama shepe, uno ni kure. Ojú ẹ̀sìn ti ṣú dẹ́. Umbrella ò lè save. Yóò pààyàn, apààyàn ayaṣọmọ yín lára. Àsìkò yẹn ti tó, àìrí. Maiyegun, you need to talk about Yoruba. Yoruba is olódo. Àwọn wèrè tó dákẹ́ fòdìndí ọdún mélòó, ọdún méje. Tí Fúlàní ń pa wá tó ń gbé wa léèyàn. Wọ́n gbé ẹbí mi san ransom. Aṣọ àtúnṣe pé ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìrankíran, ẹ̀yin ọmọ àtòkò wa balẹ̀ jẹ́, ẹ̀yin ọmọ àlè àná tán ní tẹ́ẹ̀bà tí ìdàgbà nílé ń tòrò. Ẹ ti dàgbà báyìí ilé ò tòrò mọ́, ti dàlúrúpọ̀ mọ́ ṣàpà. They came together in the name of Yoruba. That is very insulting. You should know that. That's an insult. These are guys who don't give a damn about Yoruba or anything. They don't give a damn. And before they go deeper with their propaganda, it is always better to tell people, don't believe them. No, don't get passion for them. No, they catch feelings for them. Not GBT, not fraud. Hey, but Maiyegun, I thought, you know the hear word? Sheti edini. Yeah. Mami, kí ló dé sọ́nrẹ́ gímọ̀ yín létí ni, kí ló dé? Iṣẹ́ tẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ pẹ́ kiri ràn, ṣe bá ṣe ṣá ń gbọ́rọ̀. Ṣá ń gbọ́rọ̀. Àwọn wèrè yóò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú Yorùbá. Àsìkò ti tó fún wọn láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní flyer Yorùbá dé sí Yorùbá dá tí Yorùbá. Àwọn wèrè, àwọn ọmọ yín kàwé tán wọn ò ríṣẹ́. Àyìn àwọn ọmọ obìnrin daṣẹ́wó. Àwọn ọmọ ọkùnrin di yahoo. Èyí tí ò lè ṣe yahoo ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ ń bọ̀ wọ́n nulẹ̀. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Géńdé ọmọkùnrin ọmọbìnrin wọ́n ṣì ń sùn sábẹ́ ẹ̀yin That wọ́n lè dá bọ́ra, wọ́n lè dá gbalé. Nǹkan tí olórí burúkú àwọn Tinubu ṣe nìyẹn. Tinubu ń fáwọn èèyàn lóúnjẹ. Ṣó yẹ kẹ́ máa tọrọ oúnjẹ lọ́wọ́ èèyàn jẹ ni? Iṣẹ́ ìlápá ni, iṣẹ́ ìlápá láti ṣiṣẹ́ ni. Ṣùgbọ́n ilé iṣẹ́ tó wà fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe ni kẹ́ tọrọ bárà. All right sir. Bàbá filẹ̀ gbé fún. Ó yá gbé fún bàbá. Ṣé ìyẹn làwọn ọmọ yín máa ṣe? Ìyẹn lè fẹ́ máa bá kiri. The people who caused that are the ones roaming about saying they want to save Yoruba land. They can't. These are a bunch of criminals. So no, they catch feelings for them. No, they catch cruise. Waiting, they worry you. Kí ló ń ṣe yín? Mama catch a feeling for àwọn olórí burúkú yẹn. In Yoruba land, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá, our culture and tradition is so unique. It is meant, you see that Yoruba? It is a Yoruba. Yoruba should be a religion for its purity. But they've bastardized everything. We, Yorubas, our culture, tradition, should be a religion. Something that people will be like, I believe in Yoruba. Because we are so pure. We have something in our system that we call them checks and balancing. Checks and balancing is to checkmate those we give authority to. Do you know that in Yoruba's traditional folklore, a king, a crowned king, is considered next to the gods? That's how much. And in Yoruba land, we consult with the gods. We dare not dare the gods or violate the gods. So when you now become a king, you are considered as next to the gods. But despite that, Yoruba still say you are human. Èèyàn ni ẹ́, èèyàn ló wà nínú ẹ̀kún tó ń jẹ eégún. Ọba ń rìn, ilẹ̀ mì. Èèyàn ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Because ọba kan ò lè rìn, kílẹ̀ mì. That's Yoruba. Yoruba will tell you that this person is next to gods. As long as he is following the dictates, the norms, the ethics, the tradition, to the letter, he's a servant of the people. So if you see him come out, the ground can be shaken. Or nobody say the man get too much weight where they shake ground. Nobody get weight if he shake ground. But what they mean by that is that when you see a king, you will see multitude behind him. Millions. So if a king moves, and 10 million people have to move their own foot, the ground goes shaky. Or if that king, as powerful as they claim he is, if he misbehave, Yoruba will tell him, we give you 7 days, so kill yourself, or now we go kill you. A king can marry any woman, but a king cannot rape. Do you understand? They say, about Oloba shema rape. In Yoruba land, in our culture, if they accuse the king of forcefully, sleeping with a woman or a girl, they will tell him to go and kill himself because it's brought shame to that. If they link a king to bandit, to terror, to anything, as powerful as he claimed, as people said he is, they will tell him, go and kill yourself, or we will kill you. That's how Yorubas are. Until this, àwọn ọmọ ìrankírans, àwọn ọmọ àlès, until they grew up. When they grew up, they started turning abnormalities to normal. In Yoruba land, though, Yoruba no thieves. We have names for them. We have proverbs for them. They say, tí ọmọ olè tó bá dá àrán borí, tó kó góòlù sọ́rùn. Ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to say ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm just kind of in a nice mood now because this is happening. Aṣọ olè ló dàbora. Gbogbo nǹkan tó lè bá ní kì í ṣe tiẹ̀. Ó jí ni. Èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá tí mo bá ń rí image àwọn tó dúró yìí. Ẹ máa wo. Tí mo bá ṣe ń rí image àwọn ẹranko báyìí, even kan tiẹ̀ ti dàgbà kan dàbí kan darúgbó kújẹkújẹ kan má léyìn lẹ́nu mọ́ èmi ò rí leader olè lèmi ń rí àwọn olè ṣé you get when you see them you see vice president you see governors you see this you see that but that's not what I'm saying. As a Yoruba man, they said if a thief is dressed so elegant, wearing expensive loins, gold chains, driving gold Rolls Royce, in the Yoruba culture, he's a thief. Everything you see with him, now stolen, they steal him. Which of them no steal any position? They lie to Yorubas to become whatever they became. And they want to walk about with that title. You are seeing them as a former senator, former governor, a governor, vice president. I am not seeing that. I'm actually seeing thieves. I'm seeing manipulators. I'm seeing fraudsters. I'm seeing schemers. I'm seeing scroungers. I'm seeing, pickpockets. I'm seeing policy criminals who have ruined the lives of millions by what they have been involved in. So when they gather and they say they are talking for me, they are insulting me. So you should understand where I'm coming from. They are insulting me. And somebody like me would then have to tell others that, listen, don't get emotionally attached to them. Look at their antecedents, look at the state of things now, and then look at what they will be telling you compared to what they have told you, and then do your own, make up your own mind. Do you understand that? In Yoruba land, we respect elders. Of course. With leadership comes responsibilities. If you fail at that responsibility, you deny yourself all of the honor and respect that comes with leadership. How hard is that for you? That shouldn't be hard. So they called a meeting. Oh yeah, for the sake of Yoruba land. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká lọ embarrass ara wa níta. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní Yoruba ṣe máa step down. And so they tell you, no step down, okay? Ṣe mad ni. Ṣe mad ni. Step down báwo. Timothy lọ ra ticket 100 million. Táwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ṣì ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn. Bọ̀ nítorí Yoruba land. Bàbá ṣe ìyá wèrè. Which Yoruba land? Why don't you tell Asiwaju to step down for us? Why are you telling us to say, but we just want to make sure that when you are talking, because all of you know a lot inside here. You know what thing we kill inside. Where they make us look like, say, we are the leaders, we represent Yoruba, blah, 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 blah. And we want to not talk everything. We don't want you to be out there and start saying things. And you know that all these people, they will believe you. If you talk, say, Tinubu, they pee for pants, they will believe you. If you say Tinubu get tremor, I've been a tremor, I've been waiting the color. What we say, Tinubu no go, they have to use, they have to use, what's the color? Thumb printing. They say, Mr. President, you need to sign here. They will just say, yeah, bring them. They say, no, make you use your thumb, sir. Use your thumb. Oh yeah, hold him tight. I say, okay, yeah. That's it. Signed, Mr. President. Not say that one for outside. People will believe you. Now, it's so cool. Say you get. Don't take this into like others, Now, wait till they conclude on last night, be that all. So last, everybody walk out of the meeting. They were singing. No agreement today, no agreement tomorrow. No agreement today, no agreement tomorrow. No agree. I wish somebody is here. Go to sing with me. It could make sense. The meeting, they wanted to talk about consensus, Yoruba consensus, Yoruba APC consensus for the unity of Yoruba, for progress of Yoruba. Now, so they all come out and say, Babu agreement, no consensus today, no consensus tomorrow, no consensus today, no consensus tomorrow, no consent. Now, so they sing, everybody just walk out. Because you know what, we have done a very successful meeting. And that's why we are going to say we are going to blah, 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 blah. BCR Conte.
And we have, as the elders of the APC caucus in the Southwest, to let you know that we are having, a reason to let you know that we are united on purpose. And the purpose is to ensure that the presidency of Nigeria in 2023 will come to Southwest. Thank you very much.
Language. So, can we ask questions?
No question, except to tell you that all of us.
Yay! Shall get yeah? Bobo ni. Now Bobo go sing upon the Bobo ni. They called a meeting and they said presidency should come to the Southwest. That's why we came here. Oh yeah, question. No question. Please. Don't ask us questions, please. Okay, please go. All of you, go. People will be asking, how far now? What's up? The consensus candidates? Are you not going to put your delegate together and then go out there and say, no, don't ask us questions. Go and read it in the papers. We'll go talk there. Please. Question Mr. Are you going to step down for Ashiwaju now? Are you going to step down Futani? Did they tell you I come here to come and step down? Business question everybody go. She being got a jumbo morani ẹ̀yin Lagos abobaku ẹ̀yin tó ṣogbo alimajiri humbled slaves, obedient fools, sophisticated morons. I think got of Ryan as you are the baba strategist. You see game. Wọ́n ti gbà yín. Oh my show. Oh my show. Help us. Help us.
A teacher. How soon will be National Livestock Development Plan will be implemented so as to address the challenges facing this sector? Thank you, Mr. Vice.
Livestock.
Huh?
Livestock plan.
National livestock.
I will talk about it. I will talk about it. I'm the chairman of
Shay,
National
help
Livestock.
us.
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Help us.
plan.
There is God. There is God. God.
God should descend this night, this morning, this afternoon. God should descend here now. Because the blood they are about to be sharing. Make a show my face. See, they hide behind. The blood they are about to be sharing. There is God, oh. That is Tinubu's campaign manager, Abdulmumin Jubrin. Last week, this guy suddenly on Twitter, I don't know where that came from. I don't understand. He said, make anybody not try to play smart for us. So this RNG will produce the national school of APC. Where we say na party and take duam. Go inside the room, arrange. And before now, Tinubu and gang, they don't have their own plan. Their own plan was to make sure that, they put their people inside the ESCO. You know what I mean? They will help him pave way so that they can, the ticket, everything a ticket shall be. So Malamu and gang change them, then change the pattern. And so this guy started singing. But they always talk in code. Anyway, we will not accept that. We will not use any consensus, anything consensus. Ashiwaju has the capacity. Ashiwaju is the brag. Anyway, to cut the long story short, ladies and gentlemen, I bet you have been reading your screen since, haven't you? Now, let's look at this. Things don't change. It done red. Somebody say, Maiyegun, you are shouting. No vex. I got so much to say. You can't be like, say the thing just a rush out of my own mouth, but I'll try. It done red. The person where they campaign swagger for the past 1 year. The person where they post picture of Tinubu, take it down, the way they make Tinubu, they give people 50 million. That's this guy. And it's only Tinubu marking 50 million. Lele Thomas say shop mala kan jo ni Kano. Tinubu ma wo plane lo ma lo fún 50 million. Thomas sọ pé ọjà kinikan lana ni Nasarawa àbí na Sanfara. Tinubu ma sáré kó sínú kabu plane e ó ń lọ fún wọn lówó nìyẹn. Ṣé rí wèrè tó ní kí Tinubu máa pín owó rẹ̀ o. Wọ́n ti ṣe congress o. Okay, Congress for primary never reach you. Oh, but people don't they jump ship. I tell you, Oma da be fee money. Oma sheyin be fee money. But you as a Yoruba man, do not let anybody blackmail you, emotionally blackmail you. Yorubas did not support Tinubu. Yorubas did not defend I've been contain lo poloma. And in Yoruba, yeah, she boss oja ke àwọn ya loja Sade Tinubu nko ko se I've been kon gba yin ni brain. Chairman campaign ni lo ti jayi. Everybody ti japa. He don't see the signal. Tinubu no get any delegate for Yoruba land to give him the delegate number. The thing don't water it down. They don't make sure they don't water him down. For the North, the game don't change. Oh boy, everything done red. I have done my best for APC. It's time to move on. I will announce my new political party within the next 24 hours. Inshallah. Amen. Alaji. Amen. Alama. Amen. Inshallah. I will make a formal statement in due course. I ain't forget this nonsense, Jari. Soldier go, soldier come. People remain, of course, now. Since the MAGA they pay. They say among those people where they get loaded for now, Tinubu is number 1. If you have your way around, Baba, you go cash out. This one don't cash out small. Go take your turn. Soldier go, soldier come. No, ni. Abibeko. And so we see ladies and gentlemen. And before we could say Jack, Jubrin don't decamp to ANRP, Kwakwanso Political Party. So as we are talking right now, Tinubu camp, they are looking for a new director or a new campaign manager. So all of you, the Lagos Abobakus, the Oshogbo Alimajiris, in fact, maybe some of you, they won't consider you, okay, for that job. But what about all of you, the Mumu Madus, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers, the Abrodian Buhari Dideris, the Abrodian Buhari Dinotus, Buhari Dijatus. They say job don't do. Campaign manager for Swagger 2023. They never leave you. They've left you. Now, you are what? You are on your own. So how many times will they tell you that Nigeria is not for you?
How many times will they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Now they never leave you. They have left you behind. Photo, not be juju be that. Sorry, oh. May God not allow them to kill you. 70 years old man. I am mumu not too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise.
You are a mumu man. For that time. Some of you, your mumu don't mature. We be say, now the time we say you want, they say, hey, substitute. Now you go discover. What is the percentage of your mumu? And which weight your mumu carry as we speak. But anyway, there's also something at least on the side. Sanwoolu got endorsement from Tinubu publicly. Some of you have seen the video, haven't you? This one. So yeah. So, and in Lagos, yeah, at least they feel like even if the one way that they pursue no work, they still have something to fall back to in Lagos. And somehow, ó tó pẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ kan. Aṣíwájú for president o. Lórí 15, ebi ń pa wá kò sí yẹn mọ́. Aṣíwájú for president o. Pẹ̀lú Congo gàrí, ìyà ń jẹ wá kò sí yẹn mọ́. After that, everybody go collect their share. Wait. Shama Padelo, when else are you going to need us? Next week. We are meeting here next week again. All of you come, okay? There'll be gàrí, there'll be rice, there'll be ebi ń pa wá kò sí yẹn mọ́. Aṣíwájú for president o. Ìyà ń jẹ wá kò sí yẹn mọ́. Àwọn elébi bí àǹtí ẹ̀ ń sìn kó pe mọ́mì ẹ̀ kó pe everybody tó mọ̀. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń dákún ìṣòro tí everybody ló ń ṣe ló ń gba àwẹ̀ bíríbírí lé lórí nìyẹn o. Àwẹ̀ àgbà yípo. Àgbà fẹ́ǹtì. Àdúrà àgbàkúlàdúrà. Àgbàkúlàwẹ̀. Kí ló lè tó yẹn? Àwọn àǹtí tó ń gba 15, tó ń gba 1000 nìyẹn, tó ń kọrin, tó ń make oríṣiríṣi orin. Ṣẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ́ wa bí, ṣẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ́ wa bí, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ṣẹgbẹ́ yín jákujàku, ṣẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ́ wa bí. Àwọn àǹtí tó ń dárin yẹn, àwọn ló contribute sí wọ. You are a graduate àbí? I'm a graduate of a mechanical engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm a graduate of mechanical engineering. Yeah. That's a very good one. But what are you doing now? Baba, you see, this Nigeria go easy. Okada mongun. Okada ke. Kilode. Baba, you're asking me, Kilode, this is Nigeria? Nigeria is, you have to survive. I said, you graduate? My Baba, graduate. I actually wish I actually learned how to, handwork. Instead of wasting my life in going to school and anything. So bad it. Baba, who was Jubelo? So how about family? How about see, that one a long story again. You see, I want to contribute to a long current join. A lot of fun. Everybody, lo ma shekini o lo ma je breakfast. Ondo State Governor has responded to what do you call it? To Emefiole, who said that he is being called upon to come and be the president of Nigeria. Are you with me? Now, Emefiole. Let me show you one, right? You remember Dimeji Bankole, the former Speaker of House of Representatives in Nigeria? Instead of don't pay 100 million. About no joke. The president of African Development Bank, former Minister of Agriculture in Nigeria, Akinwumi Adesina or something. Some people don't pick up another 100 million in APC for him too. Or more, they are running open Yahoo before all of you. Or more. Nigeria is not the blow. Yeah. So Akeredolu came out and it was like, oh boy, we know things don't bad. But we didn't know that it's this terrible, it's this bad. Kilon shele gong. Central Bank governor want to be president. Kilon shele gong now. Àwọn nǹkan tí àwọn Tinubu gbé wá bá Nàìjíríà nìyẹn o. Jẹ́jẹ́ ni jihadi jókòó táwọn Tinubu tó fẹ́ jẹ president tó lọ wọ́ Boko Haram wá. Jẹ́jẹ́ ni ikú jókòó tó ń sinmi nínú sàárè táwọn Tinubu torí ìjẹkújẹ tó lọ tọwọ́ bòkú lójú tó lọ gbá àwọn apààyàn wá síjọba. Àsìkò tí wá tó báyìí o. Àwọn náà ti wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jẹ nínú èrè iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ wọn. Central Bank governor, somebody in charge of your money, somebody printing your money, somebody in charge of your monetary policy. Torí Ọlọ́run. Kò ní ragbá fún Tinubu, kò ní ragbá fún gbogbo àwọn tó ń tì lẹ́yìn. Ọlọ́run gbọ́ ẹ mọ nǹkan damage tó ṣe o. ó máa yé yín later. Godwin Emefiole ní central bank governor yín ní Nàìjíríà. Òun ni ẹni tí ó bànú crypto ní Nàìjíríà. Òun ni ẹni tó close account àwọn EndSARS protesters. Ó ní torí pé kí ni terrorist ni wọ́n. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? It was Emefiole, the central bank governor in Nigeria, who blocked the accounts of the EndSARS protesters. And he publicly said the reason why they blocked them is because they are terrorists. It was the same Emefiole who banned crypto in Nigeria simply because the young people are having access to that, creating wealth on their own. The same Emefiole has paid 100 million naira to become president of Nigeria. So even Akeredolu is like, more this thing don't more this thing don't worse. We they pretend, Well, this don't make sense. So now, so Akeredolu put this letter where you get on your screen. He put the letter out. It doesn't matter anyway, but for the record, that Emefiole should be fired. He shouldn't just be fired. He should also be investigated and tried for the economic crime and all that. Now, this is the disgrace that APC Egbekegbe have brought, and it's now up to you if you continue to believe that they have anything to offer at all. They brought not just that, they brought a lot. They brought propaganda, gaslighting, profiling, and that was why yesterday the entire media space was washed with lies that IPOB has been designated as a terrorist organization by the British government. I remember I did a part on that yesterday a lot, and I actually spent so much emotional time on that because I detest the damages done by those who have caused a lot of destruction in this whole struggle, those who have tried to derail the purpose of this entire process and all that, giving room to the criminals who have been waiting for a time that they can have an opportunity to legitimize their own crimes against humanity in eastern Nigeria. So it's kind of it makes you feel sad when you realize that people are being lied to. And lies are actually gaining so much attraction. There are so many people are latching on that and not minding the damages this is doing. Do you get what I mean now? So I spent my time yesterday to do all of that. I got a very lovely feedback, but I didn't know that the UK government is going to put out a rebuttal to further cement what we all knew then that was a propaganda, but not many were bold enough to come out early enough to say this is not real. This doesn't make any sense. Many didn't even read the report. So the UK came out and said it was a misinformation to say UK government have now designated IPOB as a terrorist organization. Nigeria is hiding something. We all know that. They are spending fortune to make sure that IPOB is discredited and blamed for all the atrocities going on in eastern Nigeria. I am not saying that IPOB is 100% a saint, but violence, of course, that is not one of their own modus operandi. So it is the job of the government, genuinely, if they never, for example, criminalize the self-determination struggle, if they never criminalize this, it will be easier to identify people who identify publicly as IPOB members as they used to do. They will congregate, they will meet. You can meet them, you can interview them, you can talk to them, but you don't criminalize them. If they didn't do that, at least there will be no reason for infiltrators. There will be no room for impersonators. But they deliberately did all of that. And they funded propaganda to help them cement a kind of a lobbyist agenda in America, in UK, all over the world, for them to believe that IPOB is violent. But the whole world, listen, let me tell you something. The reason why I told people that they should never glorify the unknown gunmen, praise them, or even share anything about them. You should not join those who are sharing the operation of ESN on social media. Keep all those things to yourselves, because There's this orc hovering around. You can't deny them. They are wreaking havoc. They are causing this different, anguish and all of that in Igbo land. And your rhetorics and utterances on social media are all they needed to validate that. But that's all you know. There is more to that. They pay people hundreds of millions of dollars, pound sterling, to go abroad and ensure that parliament all over the world will begin to see IPOB as a violent organization. And that's why I'm like so passionate about, don't let this happen. Please, don't do that. Please, don't glorify their killers. If there are criminals who are hibernating, trying to use the name of Biafra to wreak havoc, you can't blame IPOB for that. You get what I mean now? You can't kill innocent people for that. It is the job of the government to fish those criminals out, prosecute them, and let those who are genuinely pushing for Biafra, let them go. It is not a crime. Do you understand that now? But because government is involved, and some of you don't know that, when you post pictures, some of you will even go as far as Cameroon to go and bring fake photos, to come and justify unknown gunmen in Nigeria to say they did this. Meanwhile, the people they paid are on social media too. They are screenshotting, submitting this information to different parliaments in America last year. If not for the Igbo, I don't know what, I can't remember the Igbo union in America. Do you have a name for that place? Igbo in America. They got a hint of it. And they moved quickly to stop the process of, tagging IPOB a terrorist. But some of you, I know sometimes emotion can be running riot with you, right? But let me tell you something. If you are not smart, you are going to play into the hand of those who are already wanted to roast you. But hello, you can choose your poison, but don't blame anyone when you begin to die of it. But there are people who actually are sensible enough to know why they are involved in all of this, and they will never play into their hands. You know, I said, the unknown government or no unknown government, when they declare you a terrorist organization, it is actually so ignorant of you to think that they will call us terrorists. They call Mandela terrorists. They call this terrorists. They call that one terrorists. At the end of the day, what happened? You are ignorant. You don't want to experience what Mandela experienced. No, you don't want to. Of course, Maiyegun, forget it. Once they call you with the level of traction that the Biafra struggle and agitation has actually garnered all over the world today, courtesy because of your resilience. You get what I mean now? Your firm consistency. Yeah? The whole world is reading. The whole world is watching. The whole world is paying attention as well. But you see, the moment they call you a terrorist, number one, you can no longer gather and do any protest anywhere in the world. Do you know that? A terrorist organization will not be allowed to. And let me tell you something. Yes, Biafra is, to many of you, Biafra or nothing else. Of course. But do you know you also have your life outside the struggle too? Before the eventual emergence of a Biafra, you are still going to live. You are still going to take care of your family. Something chased you out of Nigeria. You are safe somewhere right now. That is why you can exercise that freedom of expression. A Biafran, I'm a Biafran, I'm proud. But you see, the moment they tag you a terrorist, you may not take this serious. I'm saying it to you right now. You will never be allowed to raise that flag anywhere in public anywhere, except if you are ready to be taken to different jails in your host country. Now, let me tell you how that works, yeah? You will begin to have the record of the arrest. If you have a kind of a stable life and you are not really, you are smart enough, then you understand that you must never, ever accept it when they push a narrative that you are a terrorist. Don't take it. Don't even joke about it. Flare up right away. Because you see those who are throwing, who are shading, who are using that that language, they are baiting you. And somehow, you may feel so powerful. You may feel so kind of a little bit like elated because they said terrorists, this, that, they've done this or that. But you don't know them, but they are doing it to those who have done terrible things to your people, to you. But that little validation and all of that, is going to take away a lot from you. And it's going to set this whole movement backward for a very wide margin. By a very wide margin. Smart people should be smart enough to understand why the toga of terrorists or what have you must never be joked about when they talk about Biafra. When they talk about Yoruba Nation, any kind of tag of terror, any violence or anything, you must deny them and reject them. It's so important. We've made so much gains. Don't let that get into our heads. We still have a very long way to go. Please don't make it longer. That's why we said, you see those who are committing the crimes in Eastern Nigeria, they have names. Currently, they are protected by Nigeria because Nigeria is a crime scene, of course. But they have names. Those atrocities that you are seeing there, they are on record. They are never going to go away. The table is going to turn. Oh, you don't believe. Definitely, you are not following. That's why don't ever celebrate any unknown gunmen or anything at all anywhere. When you hear the story that they bomb police station, condemn it. When you hear the story that some people are walking about enforcing it at home, threatening people, condemn them. Because your mission and what you have managed to achieve, if you don't have a traction of it, well, maybe somebody like me can continue to remind you. That hard tones, harsh or hard tones, utterances that make you feel like you are not invincible. And the damages this would do is worse than what Nigeria is doing right now. You know what this thing Boko Haram is doing, they get expiry date. There's expiry date to all the madness going on in Nigeria right now. There's expiry date. This is something like never before. Are you with me? Something like never before. You must be in the right place, in the right state of mind, in the right state of mental health. And you can only do that if you understand what is going on, what you are doing, why are you involved, and you will never be dragged into a violence that you have no idea about. The which way they keep picking, they see blood for a mouth. And I always use that phrase because it is pretty much safe to never join them in spreading fear. You see, if some of you don't know, the reason why Nigeria has gotten to this terrible state that we are in today is, and people have become so kind of docile, sort of, indifference and all of that. Adaptive. I'm going to just adapt. It's simply because they put their hands indirectly, or should I say, they kind of, I can't say ignorantly, because most of them are intentional, thinking that that could be the end of something to what they are facing right now. But that doesn't even matter as we speak. The bottom line is this. We have gained so much that we cannot now let ourselves to be triggered to dance to the surrogate that these criminals, the surrogate drum or surrogate dance that they are introducing. And you all know, say surrogate na this dance of the spirits. He who dances to surrogate, will likely not live to tell this story. They want you to dance to it. You will reject it. You've gained a lot. Oh dear. This conversation has gained a lot. But if we let our emotion drive us this time, well, we can't blame anyone else. We just have to blame ourselves. That is why people like me, you can call me a teacher. Some said I'd be preacher. My job is not to judge you. For real, no. I mean, My job is to point out something that is hidden in that your subconscious mind is always there telling you it is the right thing to do. You can't save a contraption that you never had a say when they were putting it together. You can't say or think you can save a contraption whose work manual is not even written, reviewed, or without any input from you. Come on, man. Throw it away. Chart a new course. And believe me, you won't regret it. Some of us have chosen that. And they say if you choose this, you probably will just have to choose peace. And always learn. Yeah. Look at us here. I'm a Yoruba man. We have Fulanis on my platform. Yes, I do have Fulani boys, Fulani men and women here too. I have Hausas. I have Kanuris. I have the Domas. I have the, I have everyone here. They stop by once in a while. Some stay there permanently. Because you can always have a way of connecting you just to a story from that Nigeria. And that then, it doesn't really kind of feel hard. Yeah. To see clearly and make a decision that many of us have made a while back. And we are pursuing with so much vigor, peace, and war. They work hand in hand. But trust me, there's a lot of penetration you can do if you come in peace. So, ladies and gentlemen, as a teacher who have put all these pieces together, I advise you that you see those who are going to dance to their own surugede, you would have to let them dance it alone. Don't get attached to them because of your religion. Do not attach yourself to them because of your tribe. Please, don't let your emotional intelligence betray you. So give them a second thought. Simply because they speak the same language like you. That is why you are in my class. Maybe every night. So that you don't make the same mistake again and again. And like others, expecting a different result. You don't want to do that, do you? So once you know this, and I come in peace, you're obviously going to know peace. And as for your mental health, I said something. War, peace, they work together. You give peace. If they defeat peace, you have nothing else to offer, Abi. You offer war. But your war at the same time is not always the war of gun and bullets, my dear brothers and sisters. See, that's something I figured out too. Oh, the revolutionary war of the mind. That word, and that's kind of sentence or statement never really left my own thinking. All the time, I just feel like there's something called revolutionary or revolution of the mind, or something like that. Something that will just make you feel like you are not at peace. When you see impunity, when you see injustice, it doesn't matter who is the victim. When you get to that stage, what you offer is peace. And when they take that away, you offer war. And that particular one is that when they say the people's power is the most potent power. Let's seek it and use it. And we will use it. As a Yoruba man, I have decided to think Yoruba first. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá, àwọn tí Tinubu ò ní nǹkan kan tó jẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú títí wa lọ́kàn. Tabarẹ́ni tó bá ń sọ fún yín pé nítorí ọjọ́ ọ̀la Yorùbá, irọ́ pátápátá ni. Tó bá ti gbà wọ́n gbọ́, má blame ẹnì kankan mọ́ o, ara ẹni kò bá wí. That's what I'm gonna do for the next 10 minutes. I want to send a kind of a message to all of you, my Yoruba brothers and sisters. And I'm going to do that in Yoruba. Don't be sick, gbóyìnbó, ẹ kúkú gbọ́ o. Ṣùgbọ́n fún àǹfààní àwọn èèyàn tí ẹ máa bá wa gé afọ́nrán apá afọ́nrán yìí, ẹ jẹ́ n sọ ibi tó wà fún yín. Ìgbà tí fídíò tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti 1 hour 16 minutes. Ìwọ tó bá fẹ́ gé fídíò yìí kó gé láti 1 hour 16 minutes dìgbà tí mo bá sọ Yorùbá yìí dì. Tí o bá ti wá gé tán, ìwọ dà á sígboro kí o wá woṣẹ́, kó wá woṣẹ́ òótọ́, kó wá woṣẹ́ Olúwa. Ayọ̀adé Oseni, thank you very much for your generosity. Thank you for being the voice of reason, for being the beacon of hope in an almost hopeless situation. Your name shall never be forgotten in Yoruba land. Ashe, amen to that. And thank you for your generosity. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá, ẹ̀yin ọmọ Odùduwà. Tí wọ́n bá sọ fún yín pé ilé tó lọ, tá bá ti ń fi àparí iṣu hàn àlejò, ariwo ilé tó lọ ni o. Ilé yá ọmọ Odùduwà. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń fi orúkọ Yorùbá ṣe àpapín lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà. Àkọ́kọ́ ni wípé wọn ò ní tàn wá dó mọ́ o. Wọn ò ní tàn wá jẹ mọ́ o. Ẹni tí wọ́n bá wá tó tàn jẹ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, á jẹ́ pé òun fúnra ara ẹ̀ ló gbé ìlera ẹ̀ lé wọn lọ́wọ́. So ìwọ tó bá ń wo fídíò yìí, èmi ni wọ́n ń pè ní Maiyegun General. Maiyegun gbogbogbò. Ọmọ Yorùbá tó dáńtọ́ ni mí. Mo pẹ̀lú ìkan nínú àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó yanjú, tó là, tó lu, tó sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó dáńtọ́, tó wá ṣe kí ni o, tó ti wá rí i wípé gbogbo nǹkan tó wù kí a lè máa kojú nílẹ̀ Yorùbá pátápátá, kò síná ni o, kò sómi ni o, kò sọ́nà ni o, kò sílé ìwé ni o, kò sílé ìwòsàn ni o, kò sóúnjẹ ni o, kò síṣẹ́ ni o, kò sáàbò ni o, àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ń ṣojú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, àwọn èèyàn bíi Tinubu, àwọn èèyàn bíi Àkàndé, àwọn èèyàn bíi Ọ̀ṣọ́bà, àwọn èèyàn bíi Abíọ́dún lógùn, àwọn èèyàn bíi Ṣèyí Mákindé lọ́yọ̀ọ́, àwọn èèyàn bíi Fáyẹmí lẹ́kìtì, àwọn èèyàn bíi Oyètọ́lá lọ́ṣun, àwọn èèyàn bíi Sanwó-Ikú lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, àwọn èèyàn bíi Akeredolu l'Oǹdó, àwọn èèyàn bíi Yẹ̀yẹ́ Bello ní Kogi, àwọn èèyàn bíi Abdullahi ní Kwara, àwọn tí wọ́n sọ ọmọ Yorùbá sí inú oko ẹrú rèé, àwọn tí arójú wọn ń sìn yín nìyẹn àtàwọn tó bá súnmọ́ wọn. Tí ọmọ Yorùbá ò bá níṣẹ́, tí ò bá síná ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá, tí wọ́n ń sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà ti bàjẹ́, Nàìjíríà ti bàjẹ́, àwọn tí wọ́n ń tira wọn kiri bí olórí Yorùbá yìí, tí wọ́n ń sọ fún yín pé tí ni wọ́n ń ṣe, àwọn náà lọ forí wọn kò jọ tí wọ́n lọ gbé yín lọ bá Buhari o. Wọ́n wá gbé yín lọ bá Buhari tán fódìndí ọdún 7, wọ́n lẹ́nu wọn pa. Àsìkò wá tó báyìí sìn tí Buhari ti fẹ́ fún wọn ní fàṣẹ, tó fẹ́ fún wọn ní fàṣẹ. Wọ́n wá rántí Yorùbá. Wọ́n wá rántí pé àwọn ọmọ yín nídìí ẹ̀, wọ́n lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti lọ léèwé. Wọ́n rántí pé ẹ̀yin arúgbó nídìí ìtọ́jú. Wọ́n rí pé ẹ̀yin ìyálọ́jà nídìí ẹ̀tọ́ sí ètò ìyáwó tó ṣe kíni o tí ò ní fún yín lọ́rùn. Wọ́n wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá rántí sí pé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ yín nídìí iṣẹ́. Gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n gbé pamọ́ láti iye ọdún 7 tí gbogbo nǹkan fi bàjẹ́ débi tó bàjẹ́ dé yìí. Wọ́n wá rántí ẹ̀ báyìí sìn. Wọ́n wá ń sọ fún yín pé àwọn fẹ́ ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan ò fẹ́ káwọn ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n nítorí ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ yín, nítorí ọjọ́ ọ̀la yín, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ darapọ̀ máwọn. Káwọn bá àwọn tí ò fẹ́ káwọn wá ṣe nǹkan yẹn, káwọn bá wọn jà. Irọ́ ni o. Tẹ́ bá wo APC dáadáa ń sìn, ó ti di rúwá, ògìrì wá, ó ti di iṣu, ata, yanyan, yam, pepper, skata. Ẹ fún mi ìṣẹ́jú kan. Mo ní a lot of comments níbẹ̀ tí mo fẹ́ acknowledge. So, Ayọ̀ Adé, ẹ ṣeun o, adúpẹ́. Lẹ́yìn alàgbà Ayọ̀ Adé, a tún ti rí Ọlá Usman, ẹ ṣeun o. Àsìkò Yorùbá la wà, ẹ má bínú. Then mo tún ti rí Màámi the Empress. Ẹ̀yin náà ṣeun máa o. God bless you and replenish you there as much as your heart desires. My mama there too, Funke Ekpebu. Thank you. You see this thing, power share, what's it they call it? Super chat, super thanks, all this thing, eh? If you know what way this thing they cost on social media, eh? Look at it. They are giving them money. That's why they are doing it. Yeah. Oh boy, people they hate themselves because of super chats, honestly speaking. Like people they count money, super chats. Well, you know, the ridiculous thing about it is that it's so good, right? But they only give us 51% of it. YouTube, they keep 49% of it. So, but at the end of the day, it adds to the engagement of the video. So it helps in the long run. But at least, you know, they say if you are doing something you like, you probably will never have to work in your life. So I just talk, and then, I don't know, you just feel good. Like you have to bring your own, you have to bring out your card. Abi? Maiyegun, then for my low. So anyway, so I always know the time that I want Temiwa online, I want Temiwa around. So thank you. So fún odindi ọdún 7, tẹ́ bá wá pa gbogbo wọn papọ̀ fún odindi ọdún 23, 23 years ni àwọn tí Tinubu àti àwọn olè oníjẹkújẹ tọ́jọ́ ń kóra wọn kiri, àwọn alájẹtọ̀ọ́lé, alájẹyàgbẹ́sára, alájẹmálérìn mọ́ tó ń fọ̀pá rìn bí ẹni tí kíní ó yẹ yín sìn. Ó ti yẹ yín fódindi ọdún 23 ni wọ́n fi tàn wá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. PDP, APC, ACN, AC, this and that. So àwọn náà ni wọ́n ti wá jẹ́ tán báyìí sìn tó ń sọ pé Yorùbá ló lè ran àwọn lọ́wọ́, kí Yorùbá kó jẹ́ káwọn ṣẹ̀gẹ́ ti ń sìn. So ìwọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá, wọ́n fẹ́ tàn ẹ́ jẹ ni, wọ́n fẹ́ tàn ẹ́ dó ni, wọ́n fẹ́ tàn ẹ́ nù lẹ́gbàá ni. Tó bá àláòwú wọn, má padà wá sunkún bá anybody mọ́. So yẹn là ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa pé kí wọ́n má ṣe kíni o, kí wọ́n má bá ayé ẹ̀. So ìwọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá, ibi tó bá ti gbọ́ tó ti ń sọ Yoruba Nation, o lè má understand ẹ̀ lọ títí. Listen, it's okay, it's all right. Ṣé get sin? Tó bá understand nǹkan tó ń sọ lọ títí, it's okay. But you will get to know if you decide to have a conversation. Àwọn èèyàn á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wọ́n á sọ fún ẹ kó táwọn mọ̀ nípa ìdí tí a ṣe láti gba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá gba òmìnira bí jà fún nǹkan báyìí jà fún tọ̀hún ṣó ń gbọ́ mi nísìn tí o bá farabalẹ̀ pé kán ṣàlàyé fún ẹ o get Nàìjíríà ò ní nǹkan kan tó fẹ́ offer àwọn olè ti take over ó ti di turn by turn Nigeria limited àwọn ọmọ yín ò nítorí ẹ̀ níṣẹ́ tí Tinubu jẹ president kò jẹ president àwọn ọmọ yín ò nítorí ẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ṣẹ́ni tó ní kán lọ ra àgbàdo kán lọ kó àgbàdo àwín ẹ̀gẹ́ kó fi bọ́ àwọn ọmọ yín kán dà wọ́n sínú 50 million wọn kán dà wọ́n sínú gbó kán lọ bá Boko Haram jà ṣé yẹn ló rò pé o ní plan for future àwọn ọmọ yín wọn ò ní nǹkan kan ṣé you get insane ẹ sọ fún tilé kẹ sọ fún toko nǹkan tó yẹ kí àwọn Tinubu máa jà fún lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí òun ni òmìnira ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tí àwa ọmọ Yorùbá tí a lè kọjú mọ́ nǹkan tó jẹ wá lógún nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣé ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ni ṣé ètò ìlera ni ṣé ètò ààbò ni ṣé ètò ìdàgbàsókè ni ẹ ti understand sìn ìtọ́jú àwọn arúgbó ni gbogbo nǹkan tó wù kẹ́ a fẹ́ ṣe tí wọ́n bá ṣì ń àtàjì wa mọ́ Nàìjíríà bàbá àṣẹ máa bá kú leléyìí o ṣé wàá yẹ ká bá báyìí kú nígbà tèmi ń dàgbà wọ́n ní tí ìṣẹ́ ò bá la ọmọ inú ẹ̀ máa là lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí sìn ìṣẹ́ ò là ọmọ inú ẹ̀ gan ó pẹ́rìṣì ni o ṣé yẹ ká bá báyìí kú gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá anyway èmi máa ṣí line ní wa láìpẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n mo ní àwọn èèyàn mi àwọn tí Kọ̀nífà ṣó ti yé báyìí sìn so anybody tó bá fẹ́ bèrè question if you have any question around that this Kọ̀nífà tournament and you want to give your support and all of that I have one or two of people on the line already. They are going to answer your questions at the same time. I want us to please, like I said, even if you don't understand much about it, okay, let's listen, let's discuss, okay. There is always something there for us to keep and benefit in a way, okay. Let's give our support as much as we can, and then I'm going to be back in a minute or two. Make I go mix my tea. The old thing don't empty. No vex, guys. I'll be back in a moment, okay? Don't go anywhere. We are going to be talking about the Kọ̀nífà and all that. And I'm also going to be taking your questions as well tonight. So make it easier for me, right? Share the broadcast if you haven't, okay? I will be back in a minute or two. mo ti gbé àwọn ti Yoruba Nation kan nífàdé o. You know, ẹ mọ̀ kọ́ tẹ́ bá ṣe fún mi lálẹ́ yìí, yeah? Ẹ máa bá mi máa mix ẹ̀. But mostly Yoruba, because àwọn Yoruba la fẹ́ dress mostly for this particular night lórí nǹkan tí ẹ ń ṣe. So we'll start with you, and hopefully we'll have our third participant at some point. And if not, I bet you guys are capable to handle this tonight yourself, right? So how are you, Sasma?
Yeah, we're very good. Thank you very much. My voice is a bit shaky because I've lost my voice and trying to promote this whole thing, but I will do my best.
Okay. We will try. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́, ní last time tí a wà níbí, à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bí a ṣe lè gbé ọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba Nation yìí, anything tó bá lè take láti gbé sí ojú ayé ń bẹ̀ yẹn. And in your own part, ẹ̀yin decide láti lo sports. And ẹ ti ń ṣe lọ already. So last time tẹ wà níbí tá à ń ṣe English version yẹn, àwọn èèyàn sọ yí pé ọ̀rọ̀ owó ló wà nílẹ̀ yìí, right? And time gan ò tiẹ̀ fi bẹ́ẹ̀ sí mọ́. Get báyìí sìn. So tabatela so fẹ́ savage anything at all. If you have to scratch for us, èló la lè sọ pé a ti nílẹ̀ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ conversation láti bẹ̀ yẹn, because from there láti máa move on. Kí ni possibility target wa gan, because I'm analyze the other ways táwọn èèyàn fi lè come in tó máa fi ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Ṣé you get me now? But sometimes àti ní 1 naira ńlẹ̀, àti ní 1,000 naira ńlẹ̀ can be the motivator we need lálẹ́ yìí. So, màá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ladies first, tẹ́ ẹ bá mind. Lady Adedoyin, how are you tonight?
I'm very well. Emma Binu, voice tèmi náà wà a little bit hoarse.
I can imagine.
These children get you sick. Every time tẹ́ bá send wọn lọ sí school, wọ́n gbé nǹkan bọ̀ wálé ni. So, Emma, forgive me for my voice.
Wahala. So, ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Okay. So regarding èlò tá ní already, a ti sọ pé bí £50,000 ní goal wa. A dẹ̀ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ bóyá 3 weeks ago. So right now, àwọn tó ń donate individually, a ti ní bí £3,500. However, àwọn tó ń donate fún sponsors, àwọn tó ní businesses, those businesses, the minimum tá ń béèrè fún is $650, which is also £500. So far, actually, lálẹ́ àná, a football team, ó dàbí pé Odùduwà football, Fúnbi, correct me if I'm wrong, they donated.
Yes, Odùduwà football team.
Okay, or donate £4,500, which is significant. Or sponsor players matter because I need 23 players. So I wanted any àwa máa sanwó flight àti visa player matter. So everybody ń ṣe díẹ̀. So right now tẹ́ bá ní ká add gbogbo ẹ̀ pọ̀.
Yeah.
Kò tiẹ̀ tí wọ £10,000. So journey wa is really, really far. And that's why that we wá sọ́dọ̀ yín, Mr. Maiyegun, because I'm more fans in. They're very loyal, they're very helpful, all believe in liberating not just the Yoruba people at àwọn Biafra. And funny to mention the Biafra, àwọn Biafra náà play ní carnival. So kò ń ṣàwa nìkan, àwa tá ń jàjà yìí, we are plenty, so a lè support ara wa. So going back to your question, tí wọ £10,000, and I pay 4% of our goal láti ní right now.
For now, okay.
Yes, sir.
So talking about àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n lè wá, tí wọ́n lè support in package. So ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ nípa packages tó wà nílẹ̀. Meanwhile, ẹ ká lẹ́sà o, ẹ má ti hàn mute o, ẹ ṣáà máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sà o, ṣe get. Màá tó dọ́dọ̀ yín sà. So mo ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ Mr. Olu. Yeah. So talking about packages to one nílẹ̀, anybody lè pick individually, because tá bá ti sọ pé normally ó tí gbogbo wa tá wà lórí platform yìí, tá bá rí èèyàn kí ló ti ń pè 1,000 wa tó bá kàn decide láti dá £50 ó yẹ yín sìn láàrin 2 hours owó yẹn máa pé. Ẹ get in sí. Tí 2,000 èèyàn bá decide láti dá £25 owó yẹn máa pé. But however, àwọn èèyàn kan wà tẹ́ pé torí time, yeah, tọ́lì package, àwọn packages yẹn mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi yànnàná ẹ̀. À ń padà bọ̀ lórí ti crowdfunding o, packages tí àwọn èèyàn lè pick like irú oní 4-5 tẹ mention tó ń sìn yẹn mo fẹ́ kí alàgbà Olú ẹ bá mi yànnàná.
No, okay. Ẹ má bínú ẹ ṣé gan. Nǹkan tó ṣe ni pé packaging ta nílẹ̀ is ó differ gan. Now a ní fún businesses at individual. Now we want àfẹ́yẹ́ káwọn tó bá ní business kó donate. So to have donate is £500 for them to donate to sponsor. Then another one is for the visas for the players, which is $1,000.
Okay.
So is it that they pick the donation, which is £500, or sponsoring each players for $1,000? Then tó bá fẹ́ kọ orúkọ iléeṣẹ́ wọn síwájú jersey wa, that will cost round about £10,000, but we can negotiate on that one because global stage là ń lọ, so publicity them out, so it will be good for them to obviously get their brand out there, and as pẹ̀lú àtúmọ̀gbórúkọ wọn sórí website wa náà, so tabayin live stream match yẹn àwọn táwọn èèyàn ń wò àwọn èèyàn máa rí iléeṣẹ́ wọn lórí website wa. Then wọ́n lè tún support àwọn tó bá ní bíi photographer ní sport photographer ní South Africa, they can get in touch with us and let us know that okay, we have a guy that could take a good picture for us, and this is what we can do to help. So
I have a list of those small. I have those
the list.
Okay. Lost screen me. Tebari, if you can still hear me, is good. But money small list. So I want only £10,000. We can take you too. So I want different items. For instance, Tebafe support away jerseys, shorts, and socks. We need 23 sets. That one is $750. $760 for the whole 23. $760. £575. Supporters jersey. We need 1,000 of them. So at 10. Sure.
Yeah, 1 sec. I don't know if she can hear me, by the way. But 1 sec.
I can hear you. Could you hear me?
No, it is very, very important, please, to keep your cameras on.
Okay.
So, you can't go away from that without asking for it, okay? Something may come up that you need to, okay? But please, don't just turn off camera. Maybe when somebody is talking and you turn off camera, no, please. I want us to stay on and deliver every point we want to make, yeah? And then if we haven't technical, we know that too. But please, don't. There are times I actually saw you turned off the cameras in a way. Please, don't do that.
Oh, so, sorry, I went to a different page.
No, I'm happy that way. Yeah, I'm happy clear and me so clearly now. Yeah, please continue. More interested in those pieces because the next one time but don't let me say continue from the part of options.
Reason me is because I was reading Kalati a different screen. So Teba mind multi print and sign. So Momani in just a few minutes. Teba feti Uncle Fatai go ahead to Kosoro. Mani paper shortly.
That is fine. Ejekinloba Elder Fatai Ogunrebido. Ekale sorry to Isa. We are happy to join again for this version because this is the part where Atima Mokwe Chanlo South Africa Abia law. So one of the things Mofekeba me focus lori lale Isa is the fact that ikpe owo ni konkon ni konta need. There is something to drive nkoti and sheji. Now, I like to connect àwọn èèyàn wa mọ́. Everybody need one way or the other were connected the coin before they can then say I feel part or anything else. Check this out. So again, agagebi agbalagba, ẹ̀yin mani keba wa sọ kí la fẹ́ lọ ṣe South Africa yìí. Why tó fi di pé asọmọ Yorùbá gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ lówó èmi wà ńbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé even South Africa tan lọ wọ́n gan àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá wà ńbẹ̀ tan láti mobilize iṣẹ́ kan nìyẹn fún wọn kan bẹ̀ yẹn à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé ẹlòmíì lè sọ pé òkè oúnjẹ ni mo lè sè tẹ́ bá ti dé sí South Africa ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ bí tẹ́ dé sí màá make sure pé ó ti yẹn má worry nípa oúnjẹ you know a lot of things can be done mo fẹ́ kẹ́ fún one reason why tá à ń ṣe láti get involved in this yes sir within the ambit
ẹ ṣé gan ni gbogbo dé mo kí yín gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà mo kí yín o ẹ káalẹ́ ẹ káàsán ẹ kú rọ̀lẹ́ ẹ kú ìyálẹ̀ta o gbogbo yín ni mo kí ẹ ṣé gan ni tí ẹ tún darapọ̀ wá ní wákàtí ọ̀wọ̀ yìí ní agbára Ọlọ́run àjọṣe wa kò ní dìbàjẹ́ nǹkan tó ṣe pàtàkì jùlọ nínú gbogbo nǹkan tá a gbé lọ́wọ́ yìí ò ní wípé ṣe rí nǹkan kan ti wà tó jẹ́ pé ó ti fi àwa ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire sí inú ìgbèkùn pípẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé àwa gan àṣàkíyèsí nítorí ìwà ọmọlúàbí àti gbogbo ìṣe ọmọlúàbí wa tí a máa ń fi ọmọlàkejì wa dénú a dẹ̀ máa ń fi ìfẹ́ hàn a dẹ̀ máa ń kó èèyàn mọ́ra tẹ́ bá gbogbo bí Èkó ṣe rí mo rò pé tribe kan lè wà ní irú Èkó yẹn tí ó kì í ṣe Yorùbá tó lè gba bí àwọn Yorùbá ṣe kó gbogbo àwọn èèyàn mọ́ra tó ìgbàrú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mọ́ra ṣùgbọ́n oore ọ̀fẹ́ tọ́lọ́run fún wa àwa ń lò láti fi jẹ́ kó gbogbo àgbáyé mọ̀ wípé àwa ní a nífẹ̀ẹ́ gbogbo èèyàn ṣé wá rí nǹkan kan tí ń sọnù tipẹ́tipẹ́ for several hundreds of years ìyẹn náà ni ògo tí Ọlọ́run fi lé ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire lọ́wọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tó jẹ́ pé ẹni ìsíwájú ẹni tó jẹ́ pé ibikíbi tó bá wà ìmọ́lẹ̀ máa ń tàn ẹni tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo ohun tó bá lọ́wọ́ sí ló máa ń yọrí sí rere òun ló fi jẹ́ pé ní wákàtí ọ̀wọ̀ tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tẹ́ bá wọ history nǹkan tó pè ní Nàìjíríà ògo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló gbé Nàìjíríà dúró ìyẹn ò kì í ṣe rọ́ ẹ jẹ́ gbogbo aká lọ sínú history ká lọ wo ìgbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn wo gan-an fight for independence wọn tó jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe àwọn wo náà ti play a sort of frontal or pioneer role láti rí pé ìlú tó pè Nàìjíríà ó tẹ̀síwájú kó tó di pé àwọn ìka kan fún àìjákẹ́ ìyẹn ni pé ògo tó sọnù yìí a fẹ́ lọ wú jáde tá a bá gbogbo àgbáyé lónìí Yorùbá strength in the entire world is over 350 million anybody bá rò pé bóyá àwọn exaggerate ẹ lọ wo Nàìjíríà lásán tá a wà lónìí we are not less than 130 million bó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ara nǹkan tó fi diminish influence wa tó fi ń tẹ̀ wá mọ́lẹ̀ náà ni pé we are 60 million we are kíní kan we are towards the coastal area and that's where the population is so in Nigeria of today Yorùbás are more than 130 million and ẹ̀yin ẹ fi 130 million yẹn kẹ́ papọ̀ mọ́ 80 million ní Brazil ẹ wá wo Cuba ẹ wo Trinidad and Tobago ẹ wo Venezuela ẹ wo Uruguay ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn ìgbà náà ní very gigantic Yorùbá community so nǹkan tó bá concern Yorùbá Nigeria ó concern gbogbo Yorùbá across the world so you can now understand the extent of the market that we are going to enter because any action that we take in sin to jẹ́ Yorùbá interest the entire Yorùbá world will take interest so that's the reason why when we spoke to Puma when we spoke to Adidas they are listening to us because they know what Yorùbás are and most especially America lónìí Yorùbás are the most influential when it comes to the community people. Britain, imagine every department in technology, in education, in legal, in every aspect of life. So gbogbo nǹkan yìí Olúwa fi fún wa ní ẹ̀bùn láti lọ tún gbogbo àgbáyé ṣe ṣùgbọ́n ẹ wò bí orísun wa ṣe ń rùn nítorí the Nigerianness that we have been bundled into ṣe jẹ́ pé ó destroy gbogbo nǹkan wa ni. So we are exhuming this glory from destruction, from a perpetual barrier that it has been for a very long time. Àlàyé tá à ń ṣe fún wa nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó ti bàjẹ́, oore ọ̀fẹ́ kan wà fún ọlọ́wọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ káàrọ̀ òjíire ń sìn. Òun náà ni wípé a new world order Olúwa ti fi lọ́lẹ̀. Yorùbá gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ part of that new world order. A gbọ́dọ̀ ní nítorí pé àwa ni ògo aláwọ̀ dúdú. That national and that Yoruba anthem was literally brought forward. Bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ dẹ̀ ni ó engineer ẹ̀. Ní ọjọ́ kan tí bàbá tí ìyá wa bá sọ̀rọ̀ ìyá wa Tòkunbọ̀ Awólọ́wọ̀ ló ṣàlàyé fún wa pé even Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá tó sọra wọn di ọ̀tá fún ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yìí òun náà ló translate sí Yorùbá tá à ń lò yìí. So kẹ́lẹ̀ mọ ibi tí Olúwa ti mú wa bọ̀ àti ohun tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ nígbàjọ́ ayé wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ káàrọ̀ òjíire. America, the entire black world ni wá gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ káàrọ̀ òjíire. Òun la fẹ́ gbà padà káwa náà ká lè build a whole world of our own as black people. That's exactly we have arrived as black people. Ọjọ́ mi a máa sọ yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ láyé tẹ̀ ń ṣe. Àwọn nǹkan tó so mọ́ nǹkan yìí òun ni wípé àwọn ń pariwo wípé a fẹ́ gba òmìnira. Báwo la ṣe fẹ́ gba òmìnira yìí? Aláàfẹ́ ogun, àfẹ́ wàhálà gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣe dá wa. Wọ́n ti ta wá láyà títí, wọ́n ti kọ́ bọ̀ àlójú, wọ́n ti fún àwọn ọba wọn tí wọ́n lẹ̀ pé kábíyì ká react. Wọ́n ti ẹ̀sákù wa, wọ́n ti kó oríṣiríṣi ammunition, wọ́n ti fi yí wa ká, wọ́n ti kó àwọn ọkà, wọ́n ti fi yí wa ká, wọ́n ti kó àwọn sínú igbó. Wọ́n dẹ wá, wọ́n ṣí kíbi ká gbéraga kán lè wá overrun wa. Ṣùgbọ́n a ní pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ tó ní ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àtòyẹ lọ́n fi fún wa, a ní àfogun. Làwa náà ṣe ń wo pé kí la lè ṣe láti náà ọpọlọ wa láti jẹ́ gbogbo àgbáyé mọ̀ yìí pé nǹkan tó ń dojú kọ wá nìyí. A dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ raise awareness gbogbo àgbáyé mọ̀ yìí pé aláfẹ́ lọ. Wọ́n ní a fool at 40 is a fool forever. Nigeria is even a fool at over 61. So kí la fẹ́ sọ? Kò sí nǹkan tó band wa together gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlú kan lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ń sin torí pé constitution is fake. Amalgamation ended in 2014. The North is practicing Sharia. So àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń advice wa pẹ́kẹ́pẹ́ wọ́n tó support wa tó pọ́n wọ́n pé àwọn ọmọ nǹkan tá a jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bọ́mọ kan tó ń sunkún lẹ́yìn fún wa pé kí ló ṣe tí à ń jẹ yín báyìí. Wọ́n ti ń jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé legally Nigeria ò exist. Nǹkan tó dákẹ́ ṣe ká pariwo sí ìgboro wípé a gbọ́dọ̀ gba òmìnira. Ariwo ilá fẹ́ pa lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nípasẹ̀ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe yìí kí gbogbo àgbáyé mọ̀.
No, ẹni sùúrù. What happened is that pé mo fẹ́ ká ṣe nǹkan kan lálẹ́ yìí sir. Ṣe get. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n worry nípa Yoruba, why ìtàṣe láti ṣe Yoruba Nation. Ṣe get sir. Mo fẹ́ kí n worry nípa, like you said, it's a conversation for another day. Gbogbo èèyàn tó wà lórí platform yìí pápátá ló mọ why ìtàṣe need Yoruba Nation. But why ìtàṣe láti support Yoruba tó kọ̀ nífà? Àti rí emotion, we want to keep Yoruba.
Okay, that's a better question. Okay.
Ibẹ̀ gbogbo ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ attempt mi ò fẹ́ okay because some of your attempt wo yìí sir, yeah. The question tó ń bè lọ mi personally nìyẹn. Mi ò lè answer. Ọ̀tọ̀ bá gbọ́ láti ẹnu ẹ̀yin pé okay gbogbo nǹkan ilá ro papọ̀ la fi sọ pé any opportunity tá bá ní we present Yoruba there, we fly Yoruba flag anywhere. Àwọn nǹkan yẹn mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi share pẹ̀lú wọn sir, tẹ́ bá mind sir. Yes sir.
Inú mi dùn gan ìdí ẹ̀ ni wípé ibi tí mo fẹ́ wọ̀ gan lẹ́tún mi wọ̀ yìí and I'm really glad. Ó ní wípé a ti sọ pé a fẹ́ wàhálà àfogun. Kọ́nífà ló wá fún wa ní opportunity for the first time in history. Pé ọmọ Yorùbá ń fẹ́ fi nǹkan tó jẹ́ ọmọ gbogbo àgbáyé pé àwa àríyá ti dé. Wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ́ kí àgbáyé mọ̀ pé lóòótọ́ la dé wọ́n sókè pé afọ́mìnira o, a fẹ́ kó lóko ẹrú. So gbogbo alámọ̀ nǹkan tí bọ́ọ̀lù jẹ́ fún gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dọ́, àwọn àgbàlagbà. Ṣàṣàlẹ̀ tó wà ní Nàìjíríà lónìí tí ò ní wọ́n kìm tó support ní England. A fẹ́ jẹ́ kí gbogbo àgbáyé mọ̀ pé a Yoruba Nation can organize a better federal federation than even Britain. Nítorí pé àwa ni ògùn aláwọ̀ dúdú. Àwa ni America, àwa ni the America of the black world. Àwa lọ́lọ́run dá. So nǹkan ìka pariwo sí Kọ̀nífà is important. It's the first time in history. Ká máa kóra wa jọ pé àwa náà rẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀yà tọ́lọ́run dá. A fẹ́ gòkè. So ìdí ẹ̀ nìyẹn ká support it.
Ta fẹ́ pàdé ń bẹ̀ yẹn lóòótọ́ àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ bàbá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So ìyẹn ló máa fún wa ní opportunity láti pariwo sí gbòòrò káwọn èèyàn lè mọ̀ pé lóòótọ́ la ti dé torí à ń sign petition à ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀yẹ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ní òye. Ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá lọ sí Kọ́nífà yẹn, imagine over 100 million watching us across the world. Ìyẹn ló máa jẹ́ kí Yorùbá nation yẹn kó register ní máìdí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wípé lóòótọ́ kò ń ṣeré. Pápá àwa táwọn diaspora ta ní ká sign petition tá a ti sign kò yé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ torí pé wọn ò rí lè kò yé wọn ò gbàgbọ́ torí pé wọ́n ti bú wa sí inú ìyà tó ń pè Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n ti já gbogbo ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ go identify ara wọn pé ọmọ ọ̀tọ̀ níbi tá a ti wá. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti rò pé Nàìjíríà yìí gan wọ́n bẹ ní pé it's a natural thing láì mọ̀ pé àwọn kan náà bond wa together into that slavery tí a ṣe ń go through. So a ti jẹ́ pé gbogbo àgbáyé mọ̀ sí Kọ́nífà yẹn ló wá fẹ́ gbó wa sókè pé tọ̀ a ti ṣetán a fẹ́ lọ́lé. Èkejì ó ní wípé.
God will bless you for me sir. Èmi àti yín máa yìí ṣe program ẹ má worry a máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Nàìjíríà tí máa jẹ́ ká máa túraká gidi gan tó ń ṣe.
Anytime my brother I'm ready for you.
Lady tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn àwọn fẹ́ dish out to figures and guess what sir, majority àwọn èèyàn wa tó wà ń bí náà fẹ́ gbọ́ figures. Ṣé nígbà tó sọ fún alẹ́ nǹkan yẹn pé last night, I read 4,500 proposal. That's great. Now, ẹlòmíì tó ti ń wò tẹ́lẹ̀, àwọn kan send message sí mi pé àwọn ọmọ gbogbo and donate online yìí ṣe. Àwọn ọmọ báwọn ṣe lè máa Maiyegun ó ti mọ̀. Àmọ́ ṣe sọ báwo la ibo ló fẹ́ ká ṣe sí. That's why mo ṣe sọ pé mo láti ṣe program yẹn ní Yorùbá lẹ́ni. Kí n kọ àwọn tí ò yé àwọn èèyàn mi náà kó túbọ̀ yé wọn dáadáa. So part yẹn la máa padà sí lọ́dọ̀ Lady Adedoyin since ma. I'm glad yìí pé ẹ ti sort list nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ show fún wa pé ọ̀nà tá fi lè gbà support and the rest of that. Gbogbo ala ní passion for different things. Àwọn kan ní passion láti organize, rally, protest here and there. Some are so organized láti call petition and follow it through. Àwọn kan wà tó jẹ́ diplomacy làwọn good sí. Àwọn kan wà tó jẹ́, everybody ló máa play role títí ẹ̀. Tá bá lè identify role tó ní kálukú ti good. Ká wá ṣe kíni ká wá track individually based on nǹkan tó ní kálukú ṣe. Ṣe get in. This is one of them all. And I love this, right? So, Lady Adedoyin ma, ibi tí ẹ ti máa wá fún mi ní another clarity, right? Tí mo bá kàn sùn tí mo wò bá yín sí gbà pé ẹ̀yin ti wà lórí Maiyegun's Diary Politico, kí lẹ rò pé àá náà lè gbé ṣẹ́nu kíní yìí? Wọ́n Lady Adedoyin sọ nǹkan kan pa báyìí. Ìyẹn sound good. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà dá sí. Ṣé mo rí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Just same way pẹ̀lú majority tó ń wá from everywhere. Kò ń ṣe gbóyàn ló máa agree pẹ̀lú nǹkan tá à ń ṣe yìí o. Àwọn èèyàn sọ pé ṣe football ló kàn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní right láti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. But nǹkan táwọn èèyàn mọ̀ ní pé ó máa dé stage kan, a lot of things ló máa go on at the same time. Some of them máa count wọn irrelevant. But they just have to be done. So, our lady ma, ẹ̀ ń sọ nǹkan kan nípa àwọn ibi tí a ti gba help. So ẹni pé sorry, ẹ jẹ́ kí n yàn mute yín, sorry. Ẹ má bínú jàre. Ó ní woman kan tí mò ń wo kìíní ẹ̀. Bóyá kẹ́ try lọ́dọ̀ yín bẹ̀ yẹn. Kò jẹ́ kí n ṣe. So ó ní woman yẹn, wọ́n máa ń pe woman yẹn ní no network. Yeah? So woman yẹn no network yẹn tó bá ti sọ kọ́kọ́ sí wa gbọ́ pé kó ṣe ní pé lórí Yorùbá ní ẹni pé so mo rí pé ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń sọ nǹkan lọ lẹ́ǹkan ni. So ẹ má
ṣe tí ń gbọ́ mi sẹ́yìn.
Yeah, ẹni pé.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, so I need to itemize some of the items that I need. So Emma Fumini some time just to go down.
All the time.
Okay. So the first item, I need home jersey, shorts, and socks, right? I need 23 players. So our jerseys, home jersey, they go for Mama 20 pounds. Okay. Just for your audience, okay? Instead of dollars. 25 pounds each. Away jerseys. Home jersey, away jerseys, right? Yes. Away jerseys with shorts and socks, another 25 pounds. I need the supporters jersey. Supporters jersey so that I manufacture and then tata for 1 year, right? Okay. I need 1,000 of it, just at 10 pounds each, right? I need track suits, t-shirts for the players, track suit, Toban Jade and all that stuff on travel or Sibumi, 50 pounds each at 23 players. Tracks, t-shirts for officials, right? That one is only 10 officials, Lani at 50 pounds each. Extra t-shirts for officials, 10 pounds each for 10 of the officials. I need the duffel bags. Players might be their traveling stuff. See, duffel bags, 17 pounds. So that's going to be 30 because of the 23 players plus officials and stuff. So that's at 17 pounds each. Sports cap, 6 pounds each. I need 500 of those. Hand fans. I need the hand fans. Hand flags, right? On what see, I'm a phone on Tobawa support, Tobawa games. Come on, come on, wave it. Exactly. So those ones are 7 pounds each. I need 500 of it, right? At 7 pounds each. Shin guards, cotton soccer players, to protect their legs. Tobang ball, 10 pounds each for the 23 players. So under their uniform, to automatic tights and shorts. What's a uniform? That one is 25 pounds each for 23 players. Football boots. And we are asking football boots from 20 pounds each for 23 players. Inner vest, 13 pounds each at 23 for 23 players. I need the water bottles at 2 pounds each for 46. And then training kits, £10 each for 23, right? For 23 players. And the reason I mentioned on one jersey, shin guard, any big sponsor be Puma and all those people. Cover, but actually and this time is very short. Even Toba accept Ali Luanfun the next game Toma play. But for right now, anybody Toba supports will accept it. Puma ba de dawa loan on time, then Ali Lunya for other things. So those ones are the things that need urgent. I too need this one's mama darukweni naira ati dollars. Stay by mind.
Okay.
The coach's visa, £350. I mean dollars. I'm sorry. Media of officers expenses, including their tickets, their visa, $2,000. 15-member player flights and visa fees, $1,000 each. Accommodation in South Africa covering for 2 weeks. 750,000 naira. Okay. Fees doing camping and tournaments. We are saying 1 million naira estimate. Mama type Google for you, Mr. Maiyegun, so that Eleni on hand, just in case your supporters want to ask. Yoruba attires adire for the opening ceremony, because I felt we want to show our culture. What Yoruba is about. So adire 161,000 naira. 10 officials native attires, Yoruba attires, 120,000 naira. Football jersey, home and away, 880,000 naira. So at the cover, okay. Supporters fan club ban and jazz provision. On what I play for opening ceremony and everything, 200,000 naira. And then the officials jersey, 77,000 naira. Okay, those are the small donations. Now, what I paid Mr. Fumbi to Sorongpa, the big sponsors, and £10,000 for the jersey. Tebafeki business in Walni and in jersey is £5,000. Iwaju jersey is £10,000. We can also put the Alefi logo in Isori sleeves as well. Tebafeki Afisori sleeves is only £1,000. Tebadefe business banner in Lori Field. Tobam play game, Tebafeko show business banner in be. That's £15,000. And then first aid kits. I might need first aid kits. Things always happen. $500 only. And Taba Atufe need physician on ground. Think of shelling. We have our own doctor on ground. We are estimating that at $300. So that's all our expense for now. And again, it's an estimate. So Tebani, okay, I have a group of church members or whatever. Aliman, we don't have much. We are senior citizens, but I first support. Eleni, okay, our picky fan. That one seems affordable. And how much was the fan? Would I pay $6 each, and we needed 500. So yeah, I think the fans were flags. There might be $7 each. Tabate, okay, Akofeshe 100. You can do that. Tabani, okay, we that are the Maiyegun die-hard fans, we are loyals. We want to have a banner, a Maiyegun banner, which would be lovely on the field. Let's put in our $20, £20, £100 there. You can buy a banner and have a Maiyegun banner there for just £15,000. So anything, because this is the first time, like Mr. Uncle Fatai saw, the first time that the world is going to see Yoruba Nation globally on a national field.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, I'm going to give you one more chance anyway. If you have something you have forgotten that you have a chance of saying, it's always going to be that time. Don't worry. So it's just that Mr. Olu is not so vocal the way I bet it would have been when he was asking me earlier today that Maiyegun, man, we tried to reach you yesterday, but we couldn't get, that stuff. So now here he is, and he's just there like shaking his head like, oh, I want to talk. Anyway, Baba, one of the things I always kind of want to hear you tell me is that these guys are going to South Africa. Sometimes, or all the time, the home base support that we need, we can always get them from all over the world. Alagba Ogunribidosa, you made mention of Yorubas being everywhere. So your organization so far so good. Let's say we are going to South Africa now. I mean, I can feel like we are there already, right? How far is it with your organization and Yorubas in South Africa as we speak? If I can ask that, Mr. Akin, I'm sorry, Mr. Olu, I think you should help me with that area. If you have anything, and if there's nothing much, yeah, you can also use this opportunity to reach out to them. Do you get that now? Like, if there's not been so much kind of a clear-cut arrangement yet, I'm asking you to do something about that now. Or if there is, tell us about it, if you don't mind. One sec. I will mute you, by the way. One sec.
I didn't hear the question properly, sorry.
Oh, you did it? Okay.
No, it was cracking. So
we are all going to South Africa, yeah? Eventually. But we can't probably pay for everybody's flight to go and give support to our brothers in South Africa, yeah? So then definitely your organization should probably have thought about that, right? That in South Africa, you reach out to people there. And if you haven't, what would be your message tonight? Just something around that, because that's where we are going. And trust me, we have Maiyegun supporters in South Africa who are watching you right now. And I don't know if they actually know about this to start with.
I mean, like you said, supporters who are lost in South Africa at the moment. Because not going really join. But I want to go in South Africa. Wole join and then Wole from the other Yoruba people that are in South Africa to come and welcome our players and welcome our team. So if the team need any other help, they can extend their hands in good gestures and stuff. So what they supporting, what they KD for. So why town boys was she one be until to buy Yoruba to one South Africa, what they buy on players was so then what they buy on some of our coordinators number to reach them because they will be there with them on ground. But however,
oye space fruit juice abi clothing water abi boya bi first aid kit to le gba nínú mọ́tò ẹ̀ wo bi ni ibo lo ma drive lo tun ba fẹ́ lọ give support nsìn. Who should I go to? Tanikin pay, and they are watching. Do you get that now? And I love the fact that you mentioned something about contact in South Africa. We are coming to the part of the contact now. Okay. So at some point I'm going to show you. So tell me, if we have to make a contact in South Africa, who would we be talking to? Or how do we make contact on all of this? I want to sponsor something. I want to, you know what I mean? Who should I call? At this point, you are going to have to give us a detailed info on this. Phone numbers, if you have to read them out. Read them out and say, call Bola on this number. Call Fumi on this number. Call Kazim on this number. Send the message to a social person on this number. You don't need to give us their full name, just first names. Things like that. I want it to be the next stage now. Okay, so let's start with South Africa. What's going on?
So, South Africa, there are, I mean, right now we're trying to work out who we know in South Africa right now. But at the moment, but I'm okay. Baba, I want that coordinator.
Baba 1010. Baba 1010.
Oh, you Baba 1010. Okay.
Arole. Would you like me to give bad life?
Yes, please.
We should let the lady do justice to that before I go straight to Elder Ogunribidosa. So you seems to have an idea about that, yeah? South Africa. Who are we going to talk to?
I will also have that information. It's Baba 1010 Arole. I number one mine share because tell me back from B, the camera will go off. I want to go on a different screen.
let me just rescue.
All right, sir, please, if you can.
Eshegoni.
We need the contact. Some people are going to see this video later. They are not seeing it now. Then when they say, okay, book borrow so link open link and all of that. And get insane. So how happen is by letting people know who to talk to. This issue of giving support individually. Website anywhere for now. They have to reach out and make this happen.
So I gbogbo ma fẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé nǹkan báyìí ò lè máa lọ ká má ti ní àwọn tí à ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ní South Africa.
I bet.
Ṣùgbọ́n ẹnìkan ṣoṣo tí mo lè sọ pé a lè fi fóònù nọ́mbà ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ó jẹ́ kan nínú àwa media presenters ó lè jẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Òun náà ni Àrólé Olúmídé Ọbalọ́lá, alias Baba 1010. Very vibrant guy. He's been working hard. He's been getting the drummers ready and so many things. Not ṣe sílẹ̀. Our number one náà ni +277 63 859103. South African number ni. Once again,
time around slower, sir. So plus
okay.
You said
+27 76 38 59 03.
Baba 1010. Our people in South Africa, you said South Africa. Yeah, and South Africa as a country. Actually, South Africa is a sub-region in Africa. And when you walk on one drive one South Africa, we give support in you. So contact is important. Who should they talk
to? That's very true. In fact, anytime nígbàgbọ́ pé tẹ́ bá ti pé kì í yẹ ní nọ́mbà ẹ máa ring ó dẹ̀ máa fún ní information tẹ́ bá need. But and we have other tens of people to jẹ́ pé wọ́n take nǹkan tá à ń ṣe on board ṣùgbọ́n tó jẹ́ pé mi lè sọ pé wọ́n permit mi láti fi phone number wọn sílẹ̀. Public domain.
Anyway, so yeah.
A ní wọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó wá fẹ́ contact South Africa tó máa fóònù wa à ń sọ fún ọ confidently pé ẹ fóònù lágbájá. Pàápàá ẹ̀rọ jásí tí àbúrò mi sọ earlier on wípé fans jásí tọ́yọ́ àwọn fans wọn máa ibì kan náà ní a ti lè get gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yìí gbogbo nǹkan pátá ti wà létò ó ti wà on ground ní South Africa. So gbogbo àwọn kan tá a dẹ̀ ń ṣe nípa bí wọ́n ṣe máa get.
Talking about the jersey, especially those àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé support ti wọ́n ní pé kọ́kàn ra jersey kọ́ order fún coffee support. Mo lọ sórí website ti shop yẹn sìn, yeah. And nígbà tí mo play around a bit, mo ń share why tan sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ǹkan anyway. So àwọn èèyàn wá lè follow qualification kí lórúkọ tournament yìí àtàwọn seeding náà àwọn tó máa bá play and the rest of that, yeah. So mo wá lọ sí ibẹ̀ yẹn dànù one sec. Mo bá lọ sí shop níbi tí mo wò pé tí n bá dísẹ́ láti ra jersey kan sìn, right? This is the jersey. Lórí screen wa mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹ̀ ń rí screen mi mò ń share screen mi báyìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni à ń rí.
Henry, great. So website ibi tí mo ti lè ra nǹkan lélẹ́yìí. Okay, mi mọ̀ bí mo ṣe máa dáwó. Ṣẹ̀gẹ́ ìsìn bọ̀ mo fẹ́ ra jersey yìí kí n join the numbers of tó máa wọ jersey Yoruba Nation yìí, right? So which means pé tí n bá lọ síbi yìí tí n bá lọ order, yeah, I can get that delivered in how many days, sir? Tẹ́ bá mind.
Yes, bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ sìn.
Yes, sir.
And distribute àwọn jerseys yẹn across the world. Address ti wà ní South Africa, address ti wà ní UK, ó ti wà ní Canada, ó ti wà ní France, ó ti wà ní Spain. A ti distribute gbogbo ibi tí àwọn yẹn ti máa get àwọn kinní yìí. Right from the source of the production, you want to dispatch àwọn kinní lọ sí all these various locations so that àwọn èèyàn kò ní sí pé bóyá from one place to another bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ rà ní America. I should dispatch ní Europe. No, most especially many of we do. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tá jẹ́ media presenters, tá jẹ́ agent fún jersey, that they might get supply. Tá jẹ́ pé as long as you get us the address, we dispatch to you, and within 3 days you can have them in any part of the world. Europe, America, Canada, France, Spain, Italy. Gbogbo ẹ̀pá pátá láti ní àwọn tó máa bá distribute sí.
That's
but
impressive.
To be on the safe side, we ask for 5 to 7 business days. We do
like normal, yeah, okay.
Yes, we do try to deliver in 3 to 4 days, but we ask for 5 to 7 business days. Ejo.
I like that. And then Sherry nǹkan tí à ń ṣe ní orí platform ìlàlẹ́ ní pé à ń try láti explain fún àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá àti àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ lovers Yorùbá ipe sometimes kò ń ṣe torí pé a fẹ́ lọ gbá bọ́ọ̀lù ni a ṣe ń lọ South Africa.
Ẹ ṣé, thank you.
A fẹ́ lọ display wípé àwọn èèyàn kan wà proud people who used to be very free until they were forced to be part of a contraption that they now give them no choice. Do you get that now? Níbi kan báyìí. So ṣe rí flag yẹn, anthem yẹn, èmi ò rò pé owó kan wà tó wà too much láti san fún un. To tell
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Yẹn mo ṣe fẹ́ kí wọ́n sọ pé ṣe rí message wa around this whole thing. There's so much to surround there. But àwọn kọ́kọ́ wà tó ṣe kókó tó ṣe gbòógì tó jẹ́ pé tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó máa sọ pé àwọn ò rí àwọn tó rí òní sọ pé wọn ò rí mọ́ o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwọn yẹn ni mo fẹ́ kí a tà fún àwọn èèyàn wa ó ju owó lọ o. Lady Adedoyin, you have been so good with numbers and you are the ones who have made it clearer for us nípa pé there are so many ways we can help and you've highlighted all those ways we can help in a way, okay? So we have spoken about Baba 1010. The Baba 1010 is your contact in South Africa around this program, yeah? Tania le bá sọ̀rọ̀ directly by tí mo bá decide pé ọmọ mo ní láti dá sí nǹkan yìí ní sin mo fẹ́ fún wọn ní £5,000 tani mo lè pè at kí n ṣe number n tẹ̀lé share ń sìn yín ni. Can you? Lady Adedoyin ma.
Is that Adetoyin?
Oh, sorry. Adetoyin. I keep saying Adedoyin.
No, it is Adedoyin. Adedoyin is my name.
She's Adedoyin. The person you can call, one of those you can call is Adetoyin that is
I will say that then. Oh yeah, tell us about Adetoyin, the person to talk to.
Yes, she's in charge of the campaign of supporting and giving sponsors. So Mrs. Adetoyin and even Uncle Fatai, we can actually give his number on the line right now. If you,
I don't know why he's actually like
anybody that wants to give big money, please. Uncle Fatai.
Tell us.
Anybody that donate large amounts, Uncle Fatai is the key person. I'm a phone number one like right now.
I'm true. I want you to pen one down.
Okay.
You know what? You know, ladies can get away with a lot, yeah. I want him to shake his head and agree, sir. Oh yeah, we want to go for
the number in pledge, sir.
Yes.
They will prefer. They can find one number directly. It prefer we only go public because we kind of have a way around this. So okay. Email, let's feel like comfortable with something to keep record. Yeah, anything about feel comfortable. Okay. She gets
okay.
I'm contact Adetoyin. I'm share or I can give you a minute to go and double check behind this and see can you share it. But I'm talking to Elder Ogunribido now. It will feel like we share Pelua because I want need the face, and the purpose of this is to give a face to all of this. One the type to man be questions go. And when get away with a lot with them, is because I always help them to keep record, and they have a very, very photographic memory on this platform. If we put and you put some money beside it, if something goes wrong, they want to know who to hold. They will tell you, I found Maiyegun and the rest of that. That's how paranoid my friends can be. But you have
I can understand. Sherry, Yomi, mi ní tàn yín, àṣesílẹ̀ ni àbọ̀ wá bá. Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá kàn mí nípa ọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe yìí. Ọlọ́run nìkan ni mo lè fi sí iwájú kó jẹ́ ẹlẹ́rìí sí mi kó dẹ̀ jẹ́ olùdájọ́ fún mi nítorí pé mo mọ nǹkan tí àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire tí wọ́n lè dánwò tó bá ti di ọ̀rọ̀ owó. Màá dẹ̀ fẹ́ pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ mọ̀ mí mi rò pa rí nù wa tí a lè sọ pé wọ́n rí mi bí tí mo ti sọ pé bí mo ṣe agitation tó yìí mi ò gbá káàdì sílẹ̀ rí torí pé mi ò fẹ́ bà lórúkọ mi ì fẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì kan bà mí lórúkọ jẹ́ torí àwọn èèyàn wa mo mọ bá a ṣe máa ń wà very passionate nípa ọ̀rọ̀ credibility kò ṣe pé bóyá greedy tàbí pé bóyá ànífẹ́ ara wa ṣùgbọ́n gbà míì bá a ṣe rí nìyẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire ìyẹn lẹ́ máa fi mọ nǹkan tó ń bọ̀ tá a bá gba Yorùbá Nation lẹ́wà fún ọ pé kò ní sí any opportunity fún anybody on embezzle tàbí ó ń ba orúkọ Yorùbá jẹ́ bá a ṣe rí nìyẹn tẹ́ bá rí táwọn bá wà very agitated nípa accountability transparency or probity bọ́lá ń ṣe dá wa nìyẹn ìyà owó tó fi jẹ wá nílùú Nàìjíríà ló jẹ́ kí gbogbo àpáṣẹ nípa owó orúkọ àti ipò la máa ń dù àwọn ló jẹ́ pé and the education 24 hours àwọn aláwọ̀ educated in the entire world ìyẹn ni pé orúkọ wa òun ló matter màá forúkọ mi sílẹ̀ màá fi email sílẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ kinní kan gbogbo tọ́kọ̀pọ̀ tẹ bá dá pátápátá ní agbára ṣe Ọlọ́run mo ní àwọn tó jẹ́ pé they are competent when it comes to accounting even up to today, but what individual what here, not only because gbede ko di pa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí power style.
Kì má parọ́, èmi gan root fún yín o because èmi gan mo fẹ́ rí Yoruba Nation South Africa. Gbọ́ Yorùbá
sá. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Charity, gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá ṣe pápátá, every penny. Even lẹ́yìn ìgbà tá a bá ṣe kíní, ẹ má jẹ́ kí n tọ̀ yín, Yoruba Nation Football Federation la pé o. Okay, it is not an individualistic thing o. Yoruba Nation, nǹkan tá a bá ní forúkọ Yorùbá pé, everybody as Yoruba person ló ní every right láti béèrè pé báwo la ṣe ná owó.
Ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Mo fọlọ́ bẹ̀ yín, ẹ kàn fún wa ní benefit of the doubt wípé àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí, ẹwà àwọn àbúrò mi tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí, nígbà táwọn náà rí sign pé nǹkan yìí níbi táwa wà, àwa láláyé ń sìn, àwa ní youth, àwa ní tẹkọ̀ntà ní everything rárá, agbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ sí next level. Ẹ wọ́n bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn, wọ́n bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ pé even for you to have certain thing you have to pay 10,000 pounds. Àwọn kan lè máa wọ pé mo ti ka kọ́mọ̀ ìdá ẹ̀ owó ló bá dé kinní kan. Ṣe rí, ẹ má jẹ́ ká wo ara gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ìyà tí Nàìjíríà fi jẹ wá ló jẹ́ ká rí pé àárí báyìí orúkọ la máa ń dùn àti ipò àti education. Òun náà ṣe wà competitive education. Circumstances ta face ló fà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ wá dignity àti pride wa náà kẹwàá wò bóyá máa nílé owó káàkiri. Ìyà owó tó fi jẹ́ ló fà. Mo fọlọ́ ń bẹ̀ yín. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ gba pride Yorùbá ká kọ́kọ́ gbà ná. Ká lè ṣe nǹkan tá a bá lè ṣe láti rí pé gbogbo nǹkan wà successful. Ẹ jẹ́ fún wa ní benefit of the doubt. Ẹ jẹ́ rí pé ní disappoint yín lágbára ṣe Ọlọ́run.
Ẹ sà, ẹ sọ nọ́mbà yẹn sìn báyìí. Ẹ má worry pa àwọn èèyàn mọ́ báyìí. Just let info now.
Ẹ tó bá fẹ́ fóònù mi, tẹ́ bá tẹ̀ fóònù mi, máa refer yín sí àwọn tó máa gba owó yẹn ni, èmi kọ́ ló máa gbà. But as a point of contact, torí ìfẹ́ tẹ́ ní sí mi, Ọlọ́run adé ẹni fẹ̀yìn dénú. 07508 609 114.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká take again the proper way, prefix of +44, then 7.
Yes. 07, I mean +44.
Yes, sir.
07008 609 114. +44 7508 609 114. That is the number.
So, email lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Is that something that might share? Some people may just want to write you and tell you what they want. I guess, share, is that good in sharing?
Yes, I'm happy official email, Mr. Which is
brilliant.
fatai@ynff.org.
Oh, that's
fatai@ynff.org. That's my official email, so that when the email is given, when anything sent to me, any of my colleagues can see whatever is being discussed between me and you. Nothing to hide.
Brilliant.
The pride of our Yoruba Nation, and no individual interest. Not ibi mo are you seeing? Tọ́rọ́kọ́bọ̀ tí mo fi ń jẹun mò ń gbà ń bẹ̀ iṣẹ́ mo wà yìí. So kò ṣe pé bóyá èèyàn wà after anything.
Ẹ ní láti sọ ayé yín sàdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ẹ get in sync.
Ẹ ṣe nítorí pé kọ́lọ́run kó dúró tì wá. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká blame àwọn èèyàn wa nítorí pé accountability matters and transparency matters. Nítorí àwọn èèyàn wa lóòótọ́ àwọn èèyàn lásán wọ́n ti bèèyàn rere jẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká wò pé a fẹ́ gba Yorùbá kúrò nínú ìgbèkùn Olúwa dẹ̀ fún wa ṣe. Ẹ ṣe gan mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín sà.
As well. In fact, ẹ máa ṣe closing remark. Ẹ má rush, ẹ má worry sir. Ẹ máa ṣe closing remark.
Mi ò rush.
Because I fẹ́ padà lọ bá Mr. Olunsin because ibẹ̀ yẹn ni ibi tí mo rò pé mo need the energy kan. Ó ti yẹ yín sìn energy yẹn máa jẹ́ energy ẹni tó ti gbá bọ́ọ̀lù. I don't know bóyá Mr. Olu máa ń gbá bọ́ọ̀lù. You probably actually support
mo máa ń gbá bọ́ọ̀lù dáadáa. But my team is not doing very well now. My United is not doing well.
Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ fún wọn ní vibes. Like, guys, listen, right? This is just see this as a game, but in a bigger picture, that you can also tell a story while you are enjoying a game. As a young person who just want to go there and enjoy himself, right? But at the same time, delivering a message, a bigger one for millions of people. I want you to actually tell people that it's important to be part of this, not only just when you contribute. If you are in South Africa, what will you be doing on the 22nd of May? If you have a chance of sharing Yoruba Nation up in South Africa, would you rather go clubbing? I want you to convince me. That's what they told me when I wanted to get my first job in the UK. They said, role play. Convince us that you can do this job. Now you're already doing it, Baba. But again, tell me, if you want to convince me to be part of it, players, I mean the cheerleaders, the supporters club, and I'm currently in South Africa. Oh yeah, sell me that ticket, Baba.
Surely, and what I would just say is, if you're a youth or you're a young person and you want to, you like sports and stuff, this is your time to get involved and, to promote your culture. Just the same way, people go and promote the Afrobeat, Tangboniwa, 21 do. It's the same energy. No, football because this is our culture, our heritage, our culture. Our language being displayed on a global stage, and as a young person, you should be proud of who you are. Just the same way, when a song that is sung in Yoruba is played on a radio station in the United Kingdom or in America, the way we, the Yoruba, feel that any local the same thing, no, I've in South Africa, and not represent Ogo Adulawo, which is the Yoruba nation. So, as a young person, it is best history, because history that are very, very important for generations and many years to come. Because I'm a documented, then and will live on our website. So, the website and they will live, and the stuff to like football, play ẹjọ team máa play lára àwọn ọmọ ọṣẹ́ yín náà pé kí ni ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ń ṣe tẹ́ bá support Yoruba Nation lè sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ọṣẹ́ yín náà pé my team is going to play today, I'm so excited, I've got a jersey and everything, and they're going to be streaming it live on our website. You can watch it, the passion, the drive, the whole energy around. You can build the momentum, and and you can also get to know the players as time goes on, because we'll review, by the time we get closer to the game, we'll review the players, and the players, they will be passing us, giving us messages, and we'll be showing clips of them playing, football, doing kickoffs, doing the training, so people can actually see and build a fan base around them, because whether people like it or not, Atigba Yoruba Nation, and this is another way to tell people that, look, Afedaduro. So Tabafedaduro take a step away, ball on an international level. I think it's a big thing. Exactly. And on an international level, this is a very big thing for the Yoruba people. And as a young person, to get involved and support that. I remember when we were doing our self-determination, back then. I was at the stadium that they played in South Africa when they played their first match as the Yoruba Nation football at the Yoruba Nation Football Federation. As a team, when we were represented our nation. History, you can take pictures with the players. You can, to create memories. You can take pictures with the team. We're going to go back just to create memory as a young person, because I can only imagine how the people that were young that time, were when they were with our Baba Awolowo. I wish I was with Baba Awolowo then, because to me, I would have taken so much pictures as I can. Then to tell people that, look,
the savior of
exactly. This is now is the opportunity to get involved. Take pictures with the player, because you're making history. So we are making history, and all these things will be documented properly and preserved in the museum for years and many years to come.
Our children,
and to further motivate us that, look, when I was your age, I'm 33 years old. And I'm getting involved now. I love it. Because I want to go.
Time when you are 83, you'll be seeing your grandchildren and say, some of you know even understand how we take forth for Yoruba Nation, but I'm glad you are here and all of you are walking about us. I like that.
So if you're a young person, this is the time to get involved and make history. Be part of history, because it is very important.
I like that.
Let Yoruba Nation run through your blood, because that's who you are as a person. That's who you are as an individual. So you have to support the team and make history, because this is history, whether everybody like it or not, because we are on a global stage. I'm proud of Yoruba Nation. I want Tabalo South Africa, one man more, one South Africa say, okay, our Yoruba Nation won't play. What they win cup here. So history ni, and we need to, support as young people and also tell other people, tweet about it, share it on social media,
Yes.
because you're making history,
Yes.
and we'll be very happy if you do that. And we'll keep
Thank
doing
you,
our best. We'll
Mr.
keep doing what we can. Thank you very much. But I'm
And
so sorry for my voice. I would have said much
you did
more,
well.
but
Honestly,
my voice just
okay.
got in the way. Thank you.
Okay, but here you are. It's part of the passion we need to show that sometimes it's so inconvenient, right? And we can inconvenience ourselves just to pass a message that we are so passionate about. So we want to say thank you to you. We got it. We got it. We got the message. All of us. And now this is going to turn out to be, you're going to figure it out in the next few hours and few days as well. So don't worry. You've done your part. And we appreciate you for that. So I love ladies. And before I close this program tonight, I want, the question people are asking is, how did they convince a lady to be part of a football competition? That's the first sign to say, you guys have done so great. I mean, so greatly. Man, convincing a woman to take a list, when they are involved, they are so organized. But most of it is just because, like Mr. Olu said, the passion that some of us can't even really define. We want to do this. Some of us are already doing it. And most of the time, our own comforts, family, job, and other things are also affected that we just have to learn how to adjust just because we love Yoruba Nation. So a woman who is doing this is enough to tell you that if this was put together by men, then now they actually have a stabilizer in between them. So, my lady, we have an expectation game to play. One of the things, a virtue that is attributed to women is patience. You are one of those who I believe is the engine and the brain behind this, and you are making a great impact in this. But we have few days to go, right? And I would probably love to see more women in this. In that regard, yeah, with your involvement, yeah, how can you get women to be like you? Give the buffer we need, the support we need, the feminine touch, the iron ladies that we can get on board. Women like men, women like yourself. If you have to speak to them directly right now as a demography, what would you say to them? Something motivated you, didn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And Shefa can saw your Barbie
I
English.
saw you, mommy, but me gonna get lost in sometimes I kind of like to mesmerize.
Yoruba program lawa lady now.
My try very best to me.
It's not bollocks, but I mean, I saw you, but more your back. There's some English, please. I want bring you, I want
Yes, no problem.
our lady.
Okay.
Motivation, yeah. How can they be involved too? It's a lovely
Yes.
touch in everything we do.
I have to say, Emi Connie brain behind this. Mr. Uncle Fatai, any brain behind it.
I said those who are brains behind it, yeah.
Yes. I'm just here to support.
Go on.
God is the brain behind it, not
yes.
Uncle Fatayo. It's God. And the entire team. Thank you.
It's dodging again. Sometimes when people get when they do things and they're like, everybody's saying I did this and did that. I didn't do it. Of course, we know you did it. If
Yeah.
Bob did it, we love dodging, and it's sign of it's actually the sign of a kind of respectful nature of the Yorubas. And I like that. All the time you do something great, own it, sir. You are behind this with the support of God, and you have a lady.
Yes, and mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo
Go on.
àwọn mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó start gbogbo kìíní akọ̀ wá ń bí just to support. And I have to say, mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀, I'm not really a football fan, but nǹkan tí mo jẹ́ ni I am Yoruba before anything. So because eléyìí jẹ́ something that is important to Yoruba Nation. And let me tell you why this should be important to gbogbo obìnrin àtọkùnrin out there. Okay, this eléyìí máa jẹ́ first time tí Yoruba máa showcase ààrẹ on a global world. Èmi tí mo jẹ́, I'm a mother. Mo ní 4 beautiful children. And three black boys, right? Imagine, follow me there. 3 black boys, very well behaved, very well mannered, handsome sons. But ijo kan máa wà, táwọn ọmọ yìí máa jẹ́ threat to somebody because of the color of their skin. No matter elo tí mo ní láyé yìí, or no matter how well behaved they are, ìjọ kan máa wà tó máa dàgbà, tó máa jáde, tó dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ threat to somebody because of the color of their skin. Ṣé dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tá bá nílùú tiwa, tá bá ní nation tiwa tó yẹ pé we look the same, à ń sọ èdè kan náà, I believe in the same, we have the same ideology. Ta ló máa feel threatened by them? Kò sí. So mo mọ̀ pé Yoruba Nation is the only saving grace for one mommy, one black boys me. You know, mo fẹ́ kó wà nílùú tó máa fún wọn ní kan balẹ̀, tó máa fẹ́ mi ní kan balẹ̀, like I don't have to, mo ní láti jókòó pẹ̀lú wọn bá wọn sọ pé tẹ́ bá jáde o, tẹ́ bá rọ́lọ́pàá o, kẹ́ ṣe báyìí o, kẹ́ ṣe báyìí o, ẹ má ṣe báyìí o. Ṣé mọ̀ pé life táwọn ọmọ wa máa ń live is different pẹ̀lú life táwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn máa ń live. The way they behave is different. They have to be cautious about nǹkan tó bá ṣe, tó bá jáde, tó bá rí òyìnbó, tó bá rí police officer, tó bá rí lè, tó bá rí gbá. Gbogbo ọmọ wa dẹ̀ ló máa face, whether we like it or not. So why not ká fix the nation tiwa, ká get nation wa, so that we won't have to worry. All the worry, tó bá lọ Naija say it might be their cell phone, but kò ní ever jẹ́ the color of their skin.
No.
Mo fẹ́ kó wà, I want to be at peace as a mother of black children, Yoruba children. Kó ní ìlú tiwọn, kó lè lọ bẹ́ẹ̀, kó feel at peace. Kó má jẹ́ threat to anyone. So I better believe I want to be 100% involved in getting that nation. And if this is one of the ways to my showcase wa, I'm all for it. Because soccer man bring gbogbo èèyàn together. Àti àwọn Nigeria, àti àwọn Yoruba Nation. I need sponsor kan tó yẹ pé believe in Yoruba Nation, because they're not sure how we're going to get there. But guess what? I'll sponsor Yoruba Nation football team, because they love soccer. You know? So gbogbo èèyàn ló lè wà involved. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa, whether you're old or young, ẹ rántí pé a bí àwọn ọmọ, and we will continue to have children.
Yes.
A fẹ́ kó wà at peace, come má jẹ́ threat to anybody. And Imboloti Mani, Yoruba Nation, kò ń ṣe America, kò ń ṣe UK, kò ń ṣe anywhere else but their own motherland, where their parents are from, their heritage is. That is why we are 100% involved in this, and I know we will succeed. So.
I believe too. Thank you. Oh, you see now, there are some speeches you will give, and even people will be like, "Oh, more, I have to clap." Me too, I clap. Oh. Because
so proud of her always.
Look, we all need to know why we are getting involved. We are all getting involved for different reasons. And if you look at those don't darapọ̀ mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba Nation yìí, tẹ́ bá lọ wo majority wọn, 80% wọn, wọ́n safe o. Nigeria ò ṣe nǹkan kan lára wa o. Oyè yìí, ọmọ wa fẹ́ kàwé ni a lè sanwó ẹ̀ o, a lè san tọlọmọ ọlọ́mọ gan.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àyàn fẹ́ gbé nílé wọn rówó lé san ni, a lè sanwó lé ara wa, ká tún sanwó lé onílé. Ṣùgbọ́n in the long run, ọjọ́ kan máa dé tí gbogbo yẹn ò ní mátà mọ́. Táwọn ọmọ wa gan ò ní nísinmi láti sọ pé Yorùbá ni wọ́n mọ́, tá a bá tètè jára mọ́ ń sìn. Ọjọ́ kan máa dé tí gbogbo billions táwọn ká máa lé kiri gbogbo àgbáyé yóò ní mátà mọ́. Àwa máa ròǹgbà yẹn pé tó bá jẹ́ pé time kékeré ni mo kàn tiẹ̀ dedicate sórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá yẹn nìkan, ó lè jẹ́ yẹn ní safety tí mi ò bá dẹ̀ máa enjoy ń sìn yín o. Yẹn la ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan tá à ń ṣe, especially ẹni tó bá ti lọ́mọ. Alàgbà Ògúnríbidó, eégún ńlá tó ń kẹ́yìn ìgbàlẹ̀ sá.
My darling brother, ṣe gan ni.
Ẹ̀yin náà lẹ máa wá bá wa fi òǹtẹ̀ lé. Tí Yorùbá tó bá ti bọ́ lọ́tẹ̀ yìí, ká má blame Fúlàní, ká má blame Hausa, ká má blame Igbo, but ká blame ara wa. Báwo lẹ ṣe lè bá mi sọ àwọn èèyàn sá gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà?
God bless you, my brother. Ẹ ṣé gan, Olúwa bá bùkún yín.
Yes,
Ìwọ tó ń gbọ́ mi àti ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi tẹ́ jẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ẹ̀yin bàbá mi, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín torí pé fún wa lásìkò láti wò wá. Èkíní, mo fẹ́ bá àwọn ọ̀dọ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ wo ipò tá a wà nílùú Nàìjíríà lónìí. Nígbà tí àwa ń dàgbà, àwọn oríṣiríṣi àwọn oore ọ̀fẹ́ la gbà nígbà tí a wà ní abẹ́ Western region tó jẹ́ pé ìlú Yorùbá ní gbogbo àgbáyé kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ tó kọ́ television ní gbogbo Africa pátápátá. Before France, few months after Yoruba land, Western Nigeria, ní France ní television. Ká mẹ́ṣẹ̀ wá sọ àwọn lóríṣiríṣi tí a ti build as Yoruba government ní ayé ìgbà yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbìyànjú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá wo ìyà tó ń jẹ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa nílùú Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ń sìn. Nítorí pé kò sí any resources tó ń wá láti ọwọ́ federal government tó wá sí South West. Owó tí àwọn gómìnà lọ ń gbà, òun náà fi maintain ọ́fíìsì wọn àtàwọn ministries tí wọ́n control. Wọ́n fi àwọn èèyàn wá sílẹ̀ ní gbẹrẹtu ni wọn ní kò sérè kankan tán fi lé wọn lọ́wọ́ nítorí pé àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń jẹ́ kí ìlú kó tòrò, kí ìlú kó ga, iná, omi, títì tó dáa, enabling environment fún àwọn business láti grow. Àbúrò mi sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan, ó ní àwọn ọmọ tó ń bí, òun ò fẹ́ kán jẹ́ threat sí àwọn kan. Ìyẹn ni wípé ibi tá a ti ń bọ̀ àtorísun wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀làjú, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tí Olúwa fún ní ọpọlọ pípé, ó ti jẹ́ ká jẹ́ threat sí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn. Ìyà ẹ̀ náà wá fi ń jẹ wá. Àwọn kan ti sọ̀rọ̀ láti àìwá wípé education Western region wọ́n máa dá dúró fún ọdún 4 kán lè catch up pẹ̀lú wa, ṣùgbọ́n wọn lè catch up. Ara wọn náà ló fún ọ lésì pé wò ó nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tẹ́ bá ti gbogbo school tí ó lọ, àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá wọn kóra wọn jọ, wọn dẹ̀ teach ara wọn dẹ̀ pass exam. Such is the endowment that God has given to us as a people, as a race. Now, ẹ wá wo the result end of the neglect of the Yoruba people as a people. A lè máa ro wípé ṣe bá ní gómìnà. Divide and conquer ni àwọn tó kún mọ́ra yẹn, àwọn náà ń fún ní owó ẹ̀mí wa, àwa ò jẹ́ kankan sí wọn. Ìyẹn náà lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ wá wo gbogbo àwọn ọmọ kékeré nǹkan tí a gbọ́ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ọmọ ọdún 12, ọmọ ọdún 13 lọ ṣaṣẹ́wó, wọ́n tọrọ bárà, kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. Kí ni ìdí ẹ̀? Nítorí pé wọ́n fi wá sí abẹ́ àwọn tó ń tẹ ògo wa mọ́lẹ̀, tó ń gbé ògo wa sí aṣọ rọ̀, tó ń tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ pé kó má ṣe dìde. La ṣe ń bẹ̀bẹ̀. A dẹ̀ ti jẹ́ akọni tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n rán yín létí. Ní ìlú UK ń bí, nígbà tí a máa kọ́kọ́ ní dúdú tó máa attract, tó máa play football, tó máa attract million. Ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire ni. Kí lorúkọ ẹ̀? Justin Fashanu, ẹ̀gbọ́n John Fashanu. Òun ló kọ́kọ́ attract 1 million mark ní UK ní football. Akeem Olajuwon l'Amẹ́ríkà ńkọ́, ṣe rántí tó ń gbá basketball ní Amẹ́ríkà. So a ti make mark wa bọ̀. Ẹ wá wo nǹkan tó wá tẹ́ bá lọ lórí tí ní UK lẹ́yìn sìn. Ẹ máa gbórin àwọn Davido, ẹ máa gbórin àwọn all our young Yoruba people táwọn òyìnbó play. Ìyẹn ni pé before the internet, àwa gan àmọ́ yìí ara wa àti ògbó tá a gbé wá sáyé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá. Internet ló wá blow wa out, tó tún àwọn àṣírí wa pé báyìí la ṣe tó gẹ́gẹ́ bí ènìyàn. Torí pé propaganda àwọn alágbára kò jẹ́ ká mọ yìí ara wa, a ṣe mọ yìí ara wa díẹ̀díẹ̀ báyìí ni.
Word.
Ẹ wá wo ìyà tó ń jẹ wá gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọn káàárọ̀ oòjíire torí jealousy. Mo sọ fún lẹ́ẹ̀kan, mo ní àwọn kan ní over 30 years ago, wọ́n náà fẹ́ bridge education gap between North and South. Kí la ṣe? Nítorí pé àwa kọ́ la dára wa, Ọlọ́run ló dá wa. Tó ní ká wá lọ la gbogbo wọn lójú, a là wọn lójú tán. Ẹ wá wò wọ́n fẹ́ pa wá, wọ́n wá pa wá díẹ̀díẹ̀. Wọ́n ti weaponize ọ̀rọ̀ iná, wọ́n weaponize ọ̀rọ̀ omi. Individual wa ni gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ara ẹ̀. Ìwọ ló máa provide ilé, ìwọ ló máa provide iná, ló máa provide omi fúnra ẹ̀. Transformer gan wà tó ra transformer ní sí area yín, wọ́n á tún máa tún. Ìyẹn ni pé gbogbo ìrìn àjò ayé wa pátápátá ni wọ́n ti rékì gbogbo owó ta ní pátá fi tọ́jú ara wọn lókè lọ́hùn. Àwa tá a wà nílò òyìnbó mélòó Hausa mélòó lè rí òyìnbó tó wà níbẹ̀. Ìyẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká tìbí sáré kí èso ogun, ẹ jẹ́ ká rorí wa. Tí a bá dẹ̀ gba agbára láti fi control gbogbo nǹkan tá a ní, ẹrú làwọn máa ṣe forever. Agbára tí wọ́n gbé lọ́wọ́ àti military tán control, agbára náà lọ against wa tó ṣe ń tẹ̀ wá lórí mọ́lẹ̀. Àgbàjẹ tí wọn kò sí ìrètí kankan lọ́dọ̀ wọn torí pé 62 years of slavery láti lọ. So agbára la ní kẹjẹ́ ká gbà, ká sign petition òmìnira Yorùbá 2022. Nítorí pé àwọn tó mọ̀ wá dáadáa tó tún fa advice wálé ká lè sọ fún wa wípé tẹ́ bá lè ṣe léyìí, ìyẹn lẹ́tí communicate fún wa àgbáyé pé fẹ́ gba òmìnira. Communicate to the world ni wọn fẹ́ náà ṣe ń ra wá níyè pẹ̀lú spiritual means wípé ká má ṣe get ara wa rárá, ká má kéde wa kó má yẹra wa pé tá a bá parọ́ sí gbòòrò Nothing has bonded Nigeria together now because the constitution is fake. Amalgamation has ended. They are playing Sharia. So nǹkan tó ń kàn ló ni pé àwọn tó wá ń kó alọ́rọ̀ lọ tó ń lù tó àwọn bribe tó ń fún wọn òun gbogbo àwọn tẹ́rí senate yẹn gbogbo àwọn governor tẹ́rí bribe lórí wa náà gbà láti máa kó ọ̀rọ̀ wa jáde lọ gold diamond gbogbo kò sí nǹkan tó jẹ́ àlùmọ́ọ́nì ilẹ̀ tí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò ní jealousy yẹn ló ń ṣe wọn ṣe pa wá díẹ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa wá lóko wá tẹ̀kọ̀ gbogbo ilẹ̀ wa Fúlàní kan nìkan kan ló ń dá ṣe o àwọn tó ń ṣe pọ̀ ẹ̀bẹ̀ ni mò ń bẹ̀ yín ẹ jẹ́ ká gba agbára fún petition yìí.
Ẹ má bínú sir ṣe rí ibi tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ really sọ̀rọ̀ sí ni pé that's why gbogbo kìíní yìí tí gbogbo wa bá kọ̀ láti come together ń sìn a gbọ́dọ̀ jí lọ́la ká blame anybody else o ara wa ni ká blame o.
Thank you my brother.
àṣẹ tẹ́ bá máa bá mi sọ yẹn sir tẹ́ bá máa bá mi sọ yẹn sir mo fẹ́ kẹ́ round it up pẹ̀lú contact yẹn àwọn èèyàn ń béèrè again nínú comment yẹn sìn wọ́n tẹ́ ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ta ló kọ́lẹ̀ ṣe get so láàrin ìṣẹ́jú méjì sir because of my time wa ti lọ gan ṣe get mo fẹ́ kí ẹ jẹ́ kó bí àwọn èèyàn wa wípé tá bá ti miss ẹ̀ báyìí a gbọ́dọ̀ jí lọ́la ká blame ẹnì kankan mọ́ o ara wa ni ká blame o sir.
Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín gan ni gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá àtàtà ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire ẹ̀yin ọmọ olúàbí tá a kọ́ nílé rere tẹ́ ń wò mí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín the last gasp láwa yìí okùn tínrín báyìí ló so ìyè àti ikú tó wà láàrin àwa ọmọ Yorùbá nítorí pé kí ni àwọn kan wọ́n ti yí wa ká tí wọ́n fẹ́ pa ilẹ̀ wa rẹ́ wọ́n fẹ́ pa wá run a mass ethnic cleansing nítorí pé kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ gba ilẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ gba ọ̀rọ̀ wa ṣé ẹ ń sọ fún mi wípé tí a bá já ògo igbá lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ń sìn ìrètí wo la ní fún ọjọ́ iwájú òun la ṣe ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ wípé kò sí nǹkan kan ń sìn tá a lè ṣe ju pé ká gbára wa lọ́wọ́ tá a bá ti gbára wa lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ń sìn ẹ̀kíní Kẹ́bẹ̀ 2015 tí wọ́n fi destroy gbogbo àwọn olówó ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tí wọ́n sọ pé corruption tó ń destroy gbogbo báńkì tí Yorùbá ní ìyẹn ni wípé systematic destruction wa wọ́n mọ̀ ọmọdé incapacitate to economically nítorí wọn agenda wọn ni wọ́n mọ̀.
Economic jihad.
So they use that economic something that is destroy economy wa náà gbogbo àwọn olówó àwọn kọ́kọ́ sọ wọ́n tẹ́dún àrìnlẹ̀ náà nígbà tó wá tún yá wọ́n ní change wọ́n tún wá next level yẹn náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kó àwọn ajagunta wọ́n mercenaries náà kó wọlé tó ń kó gbogbo kíní wa tẹ̀ ń wò yẹn ìyẹn ni pé wọ́n ti ready fún wa láti destroy wa so can we now afford to be so destroyed tí a bá kóra wa jọ ní ṣọ̀kan ká lè ja ìjà ká lè yege nítorí pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ sí ni wípé wọ́n ti surround wa ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá lè kọ́wọ́ bọ òmìnira Yorùbá 2022 yìí tá a bá lè kọ́wọ́ bọ̀ tá a sign ẹ̀ ìyẹn ni pé ìyẹn ló máa fún wa ní òmìnira gbogbo àyè máa sọ wípé àsìkò ti tó àti ń lọ ẹ ṣe má jẹ́ kí waste time wa.
ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sà kẹ́ tó di pé máa ní pé kí Our Lady fún wa ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ àti kíkiní kí lórúkọ alàgbà Olú kọ́ fún wa ní orin ìparí ìsìn then Lady Adédoyin ẹ̀yìn àwa ṣe oore ọ̀fẹ́ the grace of our Lord but will come to you so sir nǹkan kó wà tá a ti mí ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí alàgbà Ògúnríbidó ẹ̀rí wọ́n ti fẹ́ fi wálẹ̀ nìyẹn o so pé mo sọ kọ́kọ́ ọmọ lẹ́ǹkan mo ní ẹ máa bá wa fi nọ́mbà yín yẹn ẹ máa bá mi repeat nọ́mbà yín yẹn àti email yẹn àwọn èèyàn ń béèrè nínú comment so ẹ bá mi read it slowly phone number yẹn.
ẹnìkan ló ń kalẹ̀kùn 1 second ẹ máa bá mi round up máa wá fún yín 1 minute ẹ má bínú.
all right okay anyway you Mr. Olusa so just for 1 minute yeah ṣe Yorùbá version ṣe English version láti ṣe Yorùbá version it is now a waiting game yeah so if you have to say something to everybody listening to you tonight as a parting gift and all of that where you get then you have to go and wait and say okay let's hope they respond what would that be before you go just a minute if you don't mind.
Joe, can you please repeat it, please?
Okay. I'm just asking. Yeah, sorry. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you mute Mr. Fatai?
He's already muted. We mute Elder Fatai. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Clearly, okay. I'm asking you that if you have one kind of, last thing you have to say to people who have been listening to you since evening, right? About this whole thing before you finally go back to go and wait. The buffet so far when you àti ṣe tiwa o, àti ṣe Yorùbá, àti ṣe English version no conversation kò ní fàyè. Àti ti ṣe Yorùbá version kò ní fàyè. But ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, èmi tí ń lọ báyìí o, ó wá kù sí wa lọ́wọ́. Whoa, what will you tell them on your own one-on-one in 1 minute?
Nǹkan tí màá sọ ni pé èmi bí mo ṣe wà yìí mo ti rí vision pé this right now is the best for the Yoruba people. So this right now is the best option for Yoruba people, especially when you're young, because now àwọn èèyàn ò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ revision yẹn, but nǹkan tẹ́mi rí ni pé as ọmọ Yorùbá a máa compete pẹ̀lú àwọn òyìnbó ìtọ́kọ wa lẹ́rú tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. That's the vision, and that's the reason why I joined this movement, because the vision is we get our nation, we start competing, everybody with your own talent, whether you are a tech, whether you're a fashion designer, whether you're an accountant or business person. This is our time as young people to get involved in Yoruba Nation, get involved, be known with your talents, and support Yoruba Nation, and make history. Let's make history together.
I like that.
So that's what I would just say and advise other people that are young. And then our parents not about me, our motto young with them, come and suffer more. Because mom get involved. Because England that way, our young people don't build it. Then our big corporations in our Twitter, our Facebook, they are all built by young people.
That's right.
So if you're a young person and you have a talent, what are you wasting your talent for? Join the Yoruba Nation movement.
I like
get
that.
Involved with your talent.
Just because of my time again, yeah. I mean, a quick one, okay? People are asking me, does Mr. Olu have his own social media pages where he actually talk about all these things? So
yeah, I'm on Clubhouse. So
in just a few words, right? Tell us, what is your, first, do you have a social media handle where you talk about all of this? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. And if you do, can you tell us them? And I'm going to go to the lady quickly. My time is running out now.
Okay, so I don't have any social media where I talk about this, but if you want to hear me talk more, Clubhouse. So my Clubhouse handle is Olu Show. So OLUSOH Olu Show. So I'm on one yara. So
SHO.
Yeah. SHO Olu SHO
on Clubhouse, Abi.
On Clubhouse. Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. Since the moment you are trying to drag me to make sure that we do this, we've done it. You've done so well. And
please, Maiyegun, can you pin the just given link as well, so people know where to?
I'm actually going to drop that in the comments because that's okay. But thank you very much for everything. Okay.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Our lady ma, in just one sentence, okay. If you have one thing to, something to leave with the people to say, listen. We spend a lot of time together this evening. You've heard me talk and do all that all night. But listen, as you go to bed tonight, please don't forget this. Get involved. How would you say that, Lady Ma? In a minute.
In 1 minute, I would say get involved. Support by donating. If you want to hear more about, if you're a youth or you have young kids, ask them to come on Clubhouse to learn more about their Yoruba heritage, their history. We are on Yoruba Nation on Clubhouse. We are on Think Yoruba First. We are on the Rubicon. So join those platforms to learn more about history. On Yoruba Nation Clubhouse, we record everything. So you can actually go in there, listen at your own leisure, at your own time, whether you're putting kids to sleep or something. Listen, learn about your history, because once you know where you're coming from, you appreciate where we're going. So please, try to learn as much as possible and support your team members, support Yoruba Nation. This is history in the making. We would love for you to join us, to be on board with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I enjoyed myself, honestly speaking. And trust me, many people who watched us tonight, majority of them, they have different perception about the Conifer now. You may not know, but you'll find out later. Don't worry. Right? Majority who once said, I can bet it right now that many of them now have different ideas about it. Esa, Alagba Ogunrebido, nǹkan ẹ̀yọ̀kan ni mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe fún wa ń sìn, just one thing. Kí ẹ bá wa fi òǹtẹ̀lé gbogbo nǹkan tá ti sọ. Oyè ń sìn, kí ẹ wá bá mi dágbére fáwọn èèyàn in just 30 seconds. Tẹ́ bá lè bá mi manage time quickly.
Pẹ̀lú nọ́mbà wọn náà, pẹ̀lú tẹlifóònù nọ́mbà wọn náà.
Mi ìgbàgbé, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ilé.
Pẹ̀lú nọ́mbà sá.
Mo dúpẹ́ pé ní àṣálẹ̀ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Ní agbára ṣe Ọlọ́run, ojú tẹ fi wá kò ní fọ́ o. Etí tẹ fi wá kò ní di. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọlúàbí, ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire, ọmọ tí wọ́n fi olú ìwà bí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo bẹ̀ yín ni. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká dàgúnlá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí nítorí pé ilé ti yá. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kúrò nínú oko ẹrú. Ká lè gba ògo wa padà tí ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà tó ti ń lò lọ́jọ́ tó ti pẹ́. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ ni mo bẹ̀ yín, ẹ má jẹ́ ká dàgúnlá rárá. Mo fi Ọlọ́run, mo fi àwọn alálẹ̀ bẹ̀ yín nítorí pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí brother mi sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn, kó má dọjọ́ iwájú pé ǹbá dẹ̀ mọ̀, àbámọ̀ kò ní jọ̀rọ̀ wa o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa lọ́wọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ká lè jáde kúrò ní oko ẹrú, káwa náà ká lọ sọ gbogbo Badagry ẹ̀pẹ́ ká sọ di Dubai, gbogbo dẹ̀ndá black káwọn náà máa sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ wá sí àwa la ní the most historical areas tí àwọn èèyàn lè wá fún tourism. Àwa la ní àwọn jẹ lọ sí òyìnbó náà fẹ́ kó anyway a máa sọ lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Òfúlọ̀bẹ̀yìn ẹ bá lọ́wọ́ sí. Orúkọ tèmi Fatai Ogunribido. My phone number 07508609114. Then my email fatai@ynff.org. Ẹ ṣé.
God bless you, sir. It's been a pleasure tonight, and I know that people stand kafelo tomato lai. But Sherry, you know, one onírèsé tí ò bá dẹ̀ fìgbà mọ́, èyí tá fínlẹ̀ náà yìí náà ṣá, á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rèsì ẹ̀ láìpẹ́. Wọ́n ní orò má sọ̀kò, èyí tá sọ yìí náà ṣá, àárẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀ láìpẹ́. Ẹ wá jẹ́ ká wá fi káwá rántí pé nígbà táwọn èèyàn bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dáhùn, at the same time, leadership tẹ̀rí yẹn ó come with responsibilities, and I love the fact that pé gbogbo yín lẹ sọ̀rọ̀ along that line. Àtúpàdé again. Any nice night o. Mo enjoy ara mi o. Nice one. So to all my friends all over the world, yes, this is the end of the broadcast. We've spent a very long time. And if you are just joining us, listen, right? You can watch the program from the start again. It's one of the loaded, interesting program, right? And trust me, you are never going to regret the time you spent with us tonight. So to all other members of Maiyegun's Diary Politico, I know you guys have been practicing social distancing with your like button on YouTube. How can you be up to 2,000 people watching at some point? And you know how important it is to drop your offerings at the gate, right? Before you get into the room, the temple. But you still continue to practice social distancing with your like button. So can you now go back and just at least click it now? At least we have come to the end of the broadcast. You have been so busy, Abby. You don't want to miss any parts. Liking the video was so huge for you. Now we've come to the end. Can you now take a moment and like it? And if this is your first time, maybe you should subscribe too. I mean, if you enjoy yourself tonight, why not? And for example, like, again, if you are just joining us, okay, remember, you can just rewind the broadcast and watch from the beginning. But to all my generous friends, you know, I actually feel like I'm a Fuji musician, you know, like, hey, you know, talk, and then people are like, Maiyegun, I love this guy. Oh yeah, make I just pray. Oh yeah, make I do Dorime for Maiyegun. So I appreciate all of you with your for your generosity, okay, on Maiyegun's Diary Politico tonight. I appreciate every penny given in super chats. But I appreciate more all of you who actually started with me from the start to finish. No joke. Imagine 180 minutes. Come on, man. I would never take that for granted. So thank you for all the time. Now, when I see you next time, of course, we're going to continue from where we are stopping. Okay? I'll see you then. Stay safe and good night to all of you.
Súnrakì.
Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súnrakì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn làjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bíjó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin òun.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin òun.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn làjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràgì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran òun.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì o. Ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.